Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Good Buddy Comics presenting Good Buddy Chat with the one, the only, super duper Good Buddy, Derek Laufman.
You forgot the
What is up?
extraordinary.
Yes. I couldn't remember all of it. It's getting longer every
It's a
time.
mouthful. It's
Yeah.
supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Goodness.
Before I
Amen to that.
start, I was quickly glancing around to see if I could find my Mexican wrestling mask. I was going to come put it on and just like be here in my
Yes.
wrestling mask.
Oh,
That
Halloween
was
One of my
special.
favorite things. So
Oh, absolutely. During our Halloween special, yeah, you've got to drop in as a
Okay. Well, we'll do
Nacho
Luchador
Libre.
episode.
Luchador. That was it. I
Luchador
could
night.
not think of it. Shane, you brought Shane back. Shane's been having to work on Wednesday
Oh,
nights. So it's good
yeah,
to see
yeah.
you're
I
bringing
finally
Shane
was
back.
able to make a live again.
Yeah. Oh, and Seth, speak of the devil himself. We were talking about him a little bit backstage, but don't forget to hit the
Only
live
bad
button.
things.
Only bad things. And Keith, what's up, Keith? And all the people that are on to enjoy this show tonight. Anytime you have Derek on, you know it's a loosey-goosey show. So that's what we're looking
It
for.
No,
is.
it's
We're
gonna
just
be a
to
fun
be
one,
pure
yeah.
nonsense.
Yeah, just get the sillies out, people. Get the sillies out.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Yes. The only way out is in. Oh. So super duper good buddy extraordinaire Derek Laufman. This will grow every time you come on, Derek. We're going to have it where
It'll be the
It-
giant. It'll be the whole thing. We'll take you a
Yeah.
half hour to read it.
that's the plan.
Yeah, we
That's the
have to
show.
read it every single time. So
Yeah, me and Tyler like tag each other in and out to do it. So
I need a breath. Yeah.
yeah. Okay, loose buddy Derek. That's right. That's what we call him. Good catch.
That's a. I don't know about that one.
We're pushing. We're
Brand's
pushing.
getting a ban real quick. So
We're
Yeah.
jumping right into the favorites of the week already.
We are. But first, I guess you're right. It's been a little bit since you've
I
been
was
on.
gonna say,
So
we could take a check-in. What's been
Yeah,
going
how-
on?
how-
We've been doing since last we've had you on the show.
that's better.
Let's see. What have I been doing? Nothing. No, it's summer. Small vacation. Like nothing big. Been doing some work I can't talk about.
That makes for good.
And-
That makes for good podcast. Having work we can't. Talk
It does
about.
make. Yeah, it does. It does. It's like the secret. That's
Leave
why I
it
just say it now.
NDA slider, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like I have this like kind of like pile of sort of freelance work that I've been trying to kind of like get through, gearing up for sort of all the exciting stuff that's coming up over the next say half a year. Some hopefully
Ooh.
big things. Hopefully big things I can't talk about yet. Other things I can't talk about yet. But,
If you all know Derek, if we keep Derek on here long enough, Derek does get
I'll just blab.
loosey-goosey.
I'll just-
Yeah, we'll get-
I get loosey goosey with it.
That's right.
Yeah, let's just say it like involves one of my IPs, and it could be a big deal, but
Let's hope so.
I don't know. We'll see.
Well,
We'll see.
the one that I like was that Pack revealed one of them, one of the ones on Insta. I don't know because we didn't share. I forgot. We should have shared that comment.
Oh, that's
to
right.
Derek.
Yeah, there's a cover coming. I don't know if like it's been. Yeah, I guess it's on the Image website, so technically it's.
Is it okay? I couldn't tell. Like I
cool.
knew I couldn't tell if
Yeah,
like
because you can pre-order for it now. So I thought you guys would have it ready to go. To be honest,
I should. Yeah, it was like one that I didn't even think of.
I thought you guys would be on the ball and
It's-
just have it like ready to go and be promoting it. And
You know darn well.
To be fair, I do because I do really want to push that book because I am super
Yes,
excited
yes.
that it's getting. Like I've already like double checked, triple checked multiple times with my LCS. I'm like, you have me down for every cover, correct? I'm like, I want every
Right.
single cover of this. Like, do not leave a single one out. So now I am super pumped for Sunder to come out September. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I feel like woefully unprepared. So
Well, Pack is coming on the show in a couple of weeks, so we'll be better prepared when Pack is on. So
yeah, we'll definitely
for
we definitely won't
Sunder,
drop
not-
the ball when he's on.
no. I'm talking about for Sunder. I'm not talking about. We're prepared for Derek. I'm just saying for Sunder.
well,
we'll be
okay, well
better for-
that one I don't know. Is that one announced yet? Did
I
you
don't.
announce
I didn't
that?
think it was officially, but it was funny because Pack had mentioned and you would be doing a cover on Instagram. I was like, oh, like I was like, all right,
Okay.
cool. So, but I don't know if
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
been like officially out there. But I was like, all right, I
Okay.
guess it's
Well,
out there.
I was talking about the other cover.
Oh crap. Okay, sorry.
Mm,
I told
You
you.
guys know
Hang
the other
around
one I'm
long
talking
enough.
about?
I don't know. I'm trying to.
Are you blanking? Tyler, come on.
Oh yeah. Dork.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We're good.
Okay.
We're back. We're back. We were gone for a second, and now we're
the
back.
dork cover. That's the one that I thought you'd have up because it's displayed on Image's website for like pre-orders. Brett hasn't officially posted it yet, so I didn't want to start posting it yet. I'm just kind of like taking his lead. He's busy. I'm not bugging him. I'm not like, hey, what can I post?
Well, he was still. I mean, they were just really posting like issue 8 here recently.
Yeah.
So,
I figured issue 9's coming.
Yeah, so they'll get that on there. But yeah, just for everybody that hasn't seen, whenever we promoted Derek coming on the show tonight, Pack said very cool little inside baseball. He did a variant cover for issue 2 of Sunder's re-release run. Just saying, wink, wink.
Yeah, I was like, sweet.
Yeah,
but yeah, this is your Dork cut. Yeah, I mean, you got Dork and Sunder. This is awesome. This is such a good cover.
I'm not sure when that other cover is going to get announced yet either.
I know. Yeah, I'm waiting.
I got like 3 pretty big deal covers coming out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Can you zoom in on this one and let
I
us...
can. Yes, I can. Here, I can do the right, or maybe I can't. Here, let me.
I think we reference this.
There we go.
There we go. Enhance to Super Troopers is coming out.
Pretty good resolution.
It's not too bad. It's a little low, but it's not too bad on the.
I'll take it. I'm not complaining. The
Classic
partial nudity.
skull.
Yeah, brief nudity, but other than that,
you got to sneak a nipple in here and there. You know,
you gotta pick a nipple or two.
It's a wonder because it's like that's the first thing Dustin's eye is drawn to. So.
Derek has trained me well. Oh yeah. Thank
like
you.
Where's Waldo?
Where's Waldo?
We know exactly where Waldo's at.
That'll be the next. That'll be, and unlike the bean counter, it'll be the nipple counter, and so we'll just hide nipples you've drawn throughout the slideshow presentation. So
I like it.
That won't get taken down or anything.
It'll probably be our most popular show ever. So.
It'll be fun.
Yeah. So there we go. Thank you, Britton. Thank you.
Anyway. So yeah, Dork, massive obviously for Brett to reach out and ask me to do a cover.
That's so cool. Yeah,
it's such a good cover. Such a good cover.
I mean, even before it became a smash hit, I would have done it for sure. But when it became a smash hit, I was like, yeah, this might actually give me a bump. So thank you.
That's all. I mean, that's all the stuff that I love and that's what I love about Brett, like him he's done so many Dork covers, and I love it because it's been giving so many opportunities for, artists to be able to jump on and like, yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, I love that. Yeah, that's saying
it gives you a chance to platform some people a little bit and put them in front of an audience that would be interested in maybe their books or what they're doing. So yeah, I think that's amazing.
But you look at the cover B's,
but he holds all the power now. So
yeah, he's got the he does wield it's
Derek, I mean, you've entered a long line. I mean, look at all the B's and C's that have came out for Dork too, and we've talked, Riley Rossmo, Merca, Frank Cho, Daniel Warren Johnson, Derek Laufman.
Oh yeah,
I mean these are good names. These are good names.
Ryan Ollie,
well, that's why like when he asked me to do it, I was like, "You sure?" Like,
no, you fit right in. It's perfect.
You got much bigger names than me.
No, it's a beautiful cover. I mean, it really is, and it fits right in with the world of Dork. I mean, it doesn't take you away from it.
And that's what I think I love about it.
That was the fun thing too, where he was just like kind of draw whatever you want. So I was like, all right, let's draw a giant ogre.
I love that. Yeah, I love it because it's like even with the first issue, it was like who was it? Of course, I'm blanking. Had him riding the unicorn, and everybody was like, "Is this going to be in the issue?" And it was like, "No, it was just for fun. It was just whatever." But again, I mean, that's what covers.
Jason Howard was that?
Was that who it was? I'm trying to remember the A cover.
I think it's Jason.
But it doesn't have to match the inside. But I do love I would love to see a creature like this in Brett's world. So maybe eventually we will get to see.
Oh, absolutely. That's why I said it's so good that you would think that it would fit right into one of the lands that Brett has created in that map at the beginning of the work.
Oh my! There's so much world to explore. Yeah.
So yeah, just a wonderful. I'm glad we can finally share this one too, because you showed it to us a little bit before behind the scenes. So be able to talk about this one and just be so complimentary of it. Yeah, it's really well done, Derek.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm super happy to get more Derek covers that I can collect. Yes, please.
Yep.
Get them out there.
Yeah.
The more the merrier.
So, and we may even do something whenever that cover comes out, just because we've kind of promoted Brett and Dork in the past. We may hold a competition for whoever posts a picture of Derek's cover in our Facebook group.
Ooh,
will be
that's a
entered
good
to
one.
win
Yeah,
a
for like a
prize. So,
giveaway.
A
yeah,
race.
So, yeah, we're going to
just
see
like,
how
or just like get everybody to post a picture, and then we do like a randomized like draw or something.
Yeah, and the more covers you buy of Derek's cover, the more entries.
That's right.
You
You get
For
an
every
extra
extra issue, you get an extra.
Yeah, so
I like
extra
that.
name in the hat.
Yep. We're trying. We're going to push.
And we'll draw your name from a hat, and we'll give you, I don't know, give you something.
Yeah, Brett's
Who
going to
knows
say,
what?
why did Derek's cover sell? But yeah, we'll do what we
Starring
can.
good buddies.
Well,
We'll
I
do
wonder.
some
Like,
fun.
I'm assuming I'll get some comps of it, so maybe I'll do like a signed comp or something for somebody.
That'd be cool.
Maybe we can do something like that.
Because you haven't, and that'd be cool. Because I would, to be able to get a dork remark from you. Because you did, because you've done. Have you done a dork commission? Did you commission them, right, Dustin? A dork from Derek, or
No, I didn't, because of another reason.
That was my first time drawing dork.
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome, man. Well, then we'll definitely, I have to love to see some remarks or. Oh, there you go. Keith's got a question where the little skull signature come from. I don't know if we've talked about this or
No. Let's see. Well, so for one thing, whenever I'd sign a book, I always thought it was weird to sign next to your signature. Like I sign the same as I have, like, so I was like, I kind of want to, and I want something that fits kind of neatly in my pieces. I can just kind of sneak them in here and there. And I've been drawing skulls forever. It's just been part of my branding. So I was like, oh, you know what? Maybe I'll start signing everything with a little skull. And then when I actually sign it, then it just won't look like it's been signed twice or whatever. That was just a weird little hang up I had. So,
it's a fair.
I started doing it with Fairyland. That was kind of like, I think my first time actually implementing the skull in a real way was through the Fairyland stuff. So, yeah, that's how it started.
No, it's a totally fair, because I've had that happen where, like you said, if their signature is the same. Like, actually, funny enough, I got a Joe Mad print, a Wolverine print, and I have to like double check each time which one's the actual signed one versus the just
right.
Like it's just Mad and they look exactly the same. Which it's not bad. It's just like, which one? I like to get the reflection.
Yeah. No, totally. And
okay, so
it was one of those things too where because I was doing also the Brawl Star stuff, I was like sneaking it in there because I wasn't allowed to have my signature on their stuff, and I'd still sneak it in there. And I got called out a couple times, and I was just like, what's the big deal?
I like that though, because like you said, it's like it's not your name, so it's not like it's like your signature, but it's not. So it's like it's more just an
identifier that I did it. And it's I don't know. Like other people, like they have like maybe like cool short names or their initials kind of work together. And I tried to do something with like DNL. It didn't really look kind of like a swastika. I was like, this is
don't do that.
And so like a couple of times I was experimenting with some stuff. I'm like, I don't really love the way that's coming across. And then like I was just like, I draw skulls all the time. I just do a little skull and that'll be it. So
that's very clever.
I understand that. At one point, I wanted to try and use Tart as my like signature, like my. I was like, I even had like a little pie, like a little pie slice. I was like, why am I TR? Because I was like, oh, Tyler's art, and I was like, no, this is dumb. This is
Tart. I like it.
Why am I? I'm not Jamie. I'm not Jamie Tart from.
Yeah.
Lasso.
Yeah, baby Tart. Do. Well, one cool thing that you did do, Derek, you got ahead of the game, is instead of signing Derek Laufman as your signature, you just do Laufman. So you don't have to worry about taking.
You don't have to worry about the Brett Bean
situation. Yeah,
calamity.
Well, that's the thing too. Like my actual like signature for like signing checks or like contracts, whatever, completely different than how I sign my books. So I early on had separated like sort of my signature from like my art signature. So yeah, even that's distinguished. But yeah, I just always had the Laufman thing because my actual signature, you can't even tell what's going on there.
Wow. drama. No drama. So no,
I hear
drama.
Seth really loves those.
Yeah,
Seth really loves the illegible signatures.
Yeah.
So.
Just draw an L in the line and he'll be happy with it. So.
That's what I do. And I say, because it's like I make sure the L is really legible and the rest is just, the chicken scratch cursive or whatever. So,
yeah, I try to do the backwards Walt Disney since my name's DW. I'll do the big D.
Oh,
big
nice,
W.
nice.
It's just lines on it afterwards. But yeah.
And the mouse hasn't caught you yet, or?
Not yet. They will now. I've confessed.
Yeah.
They're going to be watching this podcast. That's for sure.
You'll see an arm come and just drag me out of the screen.
You just see the 2 ears. Yeah, the shadow. And it's like, uh-oh.
We'll be all right. We'll be all right. I'm not scared. A little bit.
I'm scared. It terrifies me.
well, back to the signature real quick before we go off to our favorite things. That brings it up because we've a lot of the artists that we've seen their signatures evolved over the years. Has yours? You've got the Laufman and you've got the skull.
The skull, yeah. Is there any other? Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah.
Yeah. So apart from doing the skull thing, like, the Laufman signatures has pretty much been the same for I would say 25 years. I wonder if some of my early stuff I was doing like a Todd McFarlane, like you remember he used to do like that sort of ripped parchment sort of thing behind his name.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
yeah, because I was like such a 90s kid, so like when I was a teenager I think I was doing Laufman with that behind it, but I'm pretty sure like a version of that signature has been around since I was a teenager. So
that's pretty cool.
I've evolved it a little bit, add a little bit of a swirly thing to it, but yeah, it's pretty much been the same. So yeah.
Well, that's cool. And we don't fault anybody. Like, Brad gave this big long explanation for why, but I mean, he's still
it's funny though.
That's cool.
Yeah, well, when we're like kids and we're dreaming about like being famous one day, you're like, oh, I got to figure out what this signature is going to be because it's going to be on everything, right? That's what you start thinking about, and you're drawing it like 50,000 times and like trying to figure out all these different ways to do your signature, and yeah, it's just so funny, like just that sort of pie in the sky, adolescent thinking. But yeah, I was thinking about that way back before my signature even would mean anything. So
I feel like that's how it starts. I mean, I went through that phase as well where you're like you said, you're like, man, I gotta get this signature right, even though nobody's asking for it, or it's like nobody's
right. Totally.
You're just like, man, somebody
cared for many years.
But I like that.
They
it's
still
like,
barely care.
the dreamer in you. So.
But Derek, you prepared us. I mean, all those dreams we had as a kid of signing our name, when you put us into I Hate Fairyland, me and Tyler have both had to sign that book. Now that
there you go.
It was so weird.
And we each signed over each other's faces, so it worked.
So nervous.
That's hilarious. That's the best part too, you guys.
Yeah.
And both were literally unintentional too, which made it even better. I was like, you didn't point out.
I think it's a lot about you two.
Like, oh, no.
Talking about Freud, like Seth's talking about drama.
Yeah, Freud would have a field day over that. Was like what we.
It's what'll split us up for sure. So
yeah. Now the next 10 that when he signs over my face on the next 10, then I'll know they're intentional.
Yeah.
So
now it's like now. Oh, now I know. Now I have to keep it going. So
right.
It's fine. But that was such a cool privilege to get to have anybody ask us for, and we tried to tell them we didn't want to ruin the comic, but it was cool to be asked. So I mean, the fact that you get asked to do this, all the time,
right?
It would be very, your hands would get tired, shoulder to get tired, your arm, whatever you sign with. So I mean, to have something that's consistent that you can do over and over again, it'd be a pain in the butt.
Right. Yeah, that signature is just like it's got to become lightning fast because you're just signing, especially like when I'm doing like stacks of like hundreds of books when I'm doing my Kickstarter and I have to like sign them all like in an afternoon or whatever. And
did you sign? This is a random because the Arachnid Enforcer stuff. Did you sign your prints that you did for Jim or? Okay.
No, he never sent it to me to sign, which, I think sending it to Canada and back,
back would be,
we all know how that would probably go.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
PTSD.
Yeah. I'm just, don't trigger me, Tyler.
You just get one tiny little.
Non-favorite things of the week.
So. Oh, you know what? Let's tell the audience the quick little story about Dustin sending me blank covers. And how we thought they were lost. because it said delivered in the tracking. Dustin, it would have been like a few weeks, right? Like since it had been delivered.
July
I think
6th.
people kind of forgot about it, right?
Yeah, July 6th is when it was
July
delivered.
6th it was delivered, right?
Like 2 weeks after that's when I think I contacted.
So then, like, so it'd been over a few weeks, and it was supposed to be delivered to the community mailbox, which is like down the street. And we check it once every 2 or 3 weeks. Like, we're really, especially in the summertime, we don't really go over there and check. Usually it's just bills, so you don't want to look at those. So then, like, I asked Val because she had gotten the mail like in the last couple of weeks, and I'm like, "Did you see anything? It's supposed to be delivered." And we're like, "She's like, no, I didn't see nothing." Like, okay, I guess it got put in the wrong mailbox. Somebody stole it, whatever. Never. I'm like, I put in a report like with the post office, and they're like, they were looking into it, and then we're on vacation. And I just happened to be getting in the car, and I see the mailbox key. It's large. It's like that big, and it's down the side of the seat. And I'm like, oh my, there it is. Like, Val, you grabbed it and just fell out of the mail.
Yeah.
So like, and then it's like we couldn't check because we were like in Niagara Falls and we were like far away. So like we couldn't just like run to the mailbox and check. So that's the only thing I thought about for the next like 2 days while I was on vacation was like getting back and checking the mail and seeing. And but yeah, lo and behold, it's still in the mailbox because now it'd been like almost a month. Like it was pushing like 30 days, and it was in that mailbox just sitting there waiting for me. So
yeah, I think we talked about my end too, about my end domestically here in the US. Yeah, I went to the US. I went to like the USPS to try to check for tracking and turned it in, and it had like 2 steps. And the first one was like get on your knees. The second one was pray. And it's like if that doesn't work, the box is gone forever. And that's really basically what it said. It was
like good luck,
crazy.
Yeah, no.
Well, that was the thing too. Like I didn't understand. I'm like, you guys don't know where it went. Like you don't know that it went into a separate box. Like you don't have that information. You should know that it went not into my mailbox, into the other bigger parcel mailbox. Like you should have that information. Like you should be able to pull that up. Like it didn't go into box number this, it went into this. And at least that would have triggered us to be like, oh, okay, we just need to find the key or whatever.
Well, there's a key missing. There's a key missing too. There's a
that's
box
the thing. The key is missing, right? So it's like
for 3 weeks. So.
But there's no communication. It's just the post office is like, we don't care. It's lost.
Whatever. It's like somebody working with somebody, and that's like they don't remember, and so nobody remembers.
Yeah, there's no follow up. There's no like, hey, we'll contact your post office worker, and they will let us know what happened. And now they don't care. We deliver thousands of things. We don't care.
Yeah. If we get 99.999% to the people, we're good. We're good.
Yeah. Plus, it's usually probably user error, like I was doing. Like, you know what I mean? I'm here blaming them. I'm like, you guys are incompetent. No.
Yeah. Well, you've got kids. You've got small kids. I've got small kids. I know if you drop anything in the car, it's gone forever. It's like there's so much stuff in the floorboard of a car for a parent. It's just
I mean, the scary thing too is like, we don't clean our car out very often. So like that could have stayed there for like a year. Like, easily.
Yeah, I mean,
you go check it; it's still just sitting there. They're like, "Man, we've been wanting to use the box for an entire year.
Yeah.
Nobody's playing."
Do you know? It give me flashbacks to when I was a child. I'll tell you a quick story of like a little Christmas miracle story.
Ooh, we like Christmas miracles.
So it was like 6 months after Christmas, and I was happy to like be looking in my bed for like a GI Joe toy or something. And I happened to see a present that had fallen down the side of my bed. I guess when I like had my stocking, I had like emptied it on my bed, and one of the presents slid off the side, went down behind the bed. So you just like to get a gift just out of the blue, like 6 months after the fact, Christmas wrap. Like it was like finding literal treasure. And it was like this like Rambo like plastic knife, because back in the day the knives looked pretty real. So it was like a big plastic knife.
Machete,
it was like almost a machete, but like you could like a Crocodile Dundee like size like plastic knife. It was the greatest like day of my life when I was a child. Like just it wasn't even like an expensive toy. It was just the fact that like this thing had gone missing, but finding that key gave me that same rush.
Like you were taken back, and it's like Ratatouille, where it's like you're sucked right back to that memory.
Yeah.
Well, one cool thing too, Derek, is that you have a birthday that's later in the year that's close to Christmas, so you don't get to experience the summer
Oh,
birthday. We
that
get
too.
Oh yeah, and growing up poor,
But, yeah.
I only got presents in November and December. Like that's all that I didn't barely get anything throughout the entire year. So getting a gift or a toy mid-year was
wonderful.
like unheard of. So
I
yeah.
love it.
Well, let's say it's funny too. Your parents weren't like, "Hey, where did that one gift that we got?"
No,
him?"
they had
like,
no idea.
Like they were like,
Probably got thrown away with the paper as it got.
they were just
yeah.
like, "Oh, that's where that went. It's just been hiding behind your back."
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. And then Rambo, knowing how big of an influence Rambo was on a lot of our childhoods.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that got a lot of use out, I'm sure.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. No, and like the fact that I was even new at Rambo, I was probably like 6 or 7 when this I found this toy, right? And I had seen Rambo by that point. Like
no.
80s, like no one cared. Like it was we had the movie network. I saw everything. It was
Oh,
that's
yeah,
why
it
I'm
was.
demented.
Well, yeah, but my grandma too. My grandma, I've said this before on the show, but she had a crush on Sylvester Stallone, so she took me to see Rambo 3 when I was like 6.
Oh,
And
that's
you know,
amazing.
and he was swearing and I was swearing in the theater. She had to tell me they were bad words, and I was so embarrassed by that.
And you never sworn since.
I yeah, that's
That was
traumatized
the
me,
origin
so-
story of
Yeah.
Dustin's clean mouth is
Yes, the origin is revealed. So,
The Ralphie, yeah.
yeah, so, but back to favorite things. Back to favorite. Now we got our 30 minutes of small talk. We got to
there
get
we
to
go.
I
Derek.
feel like we already got the joint because like a few of those sounded like favorite things. So we got
Well,
a
they were
they were
favorite moments.
favorite things. So
So finding the key was the favorite thing of the week. So
That was
everything
the
else will be.
finding the key was the favorite thing, yes, and triggered
So-
my favorite thing of childhood.
But we'll start off with Derek's not bad thing.
yeah,
This is
not
not his
favorite,
favorite.
but not bad.
Not my favorite.
Yeah. So Silo season 3, which you're saying is a little bit slow, a little bit of a slow start.
Yeah, like I mean, not to. I mean, I guess spoiler. I won't spoil.
Let's see,
Really,
did I have a? I thought I had a banner for.
Yeah, that's good.
There we
I
go.
should have brought it.
spoilers? Yeah. So okay. So just like plug your ears. No, I won't really spoil anything. It's just one of these narrative things they do when you can see they're drawing out like a couple extra seasons, and they're like, let's give the main character amnesia, and then they have to discover it all over again. You're like, you're like, we already know. We just need the characters to know.
Yeah.
And it's like, I mean, they do a pretty decent job of building some suspense. The acting could be better. The dialogue could be better, but I'm a sucker for like post-apocalyptic, like sci-fi kind of stuff. Like I dig that whole genre in the world, and it's serviceable enough that I'm like along for the ride.
Well, is it for you? Like, is it like finding? Because it like for you, is it the destination? Like, are you hoping to get to that end? Like, what it is that's revealed, or is it more so just you're just?
I like the journey. I like the
matter?
journey because I know that the destination is not going to satisfy me.
Yeah,
Because I can already
yeah.
tell how the story's like how the writing quality has been. I'm not going to be like, whoa.
Yeah, mind blown.
No. It'll be something like, but yeah, it's the journey of it, and the kind of like Lost was at the beginning of Lost, like the first like 2-3 seasons, where I was like, they were really stringing that carrot along. That's when I like being in that pocket. It's almost like better not to know.
Like your mind can make up, like your imagination, like the monster, thing where like your imagination's always better than whatever they'll show you. So
So the old Jaws.
No, it
adage
was tough for this one. Like you said, I was so let down with the first episode of the season. I was like, what? I was like, why did we just take like 5 steps back from like where we last left off? I was like, this is awful, and I hate everything about this. And like it's slowly gotten better. It's like, okay, I'm like, we just got to get to that point, like you said, like where they reach back where we were, and then we can all move forward. So
it's a really weird because it's one of these things. Like I was saying in our group chat, there, it was like they are going to basically have an episode's worth of like progression in the story stretched out for this entire season, and that's what we'll get. And then the next season will be like, okay, something's happening again because now we're moving the story along. We're actually, putting one foot in front of the other. But yeah, it's kind of like a nasty narrative trick that like I think some shows do. And I get it because they don't want to, unless you have something beyond the conclusion or the problem that they're trying to solve. Like unless you have something big beyond that you're really working towards, I guess you just have to milk the current situation, and they're doing it. I mean, I guess it's one of those things where like I don't know if I blame the show as much as I probably blame Apple for being like, we just want more of this.
Which is interesting because it's like they haven't, to me at least, they haven't really done it with many of their properties. Like most of their properties, they've done, I mean, like obviously everybody falls into that trap. It's like I say that because we'll talk about it, it's potentially a favorite coming up. But Ted Lasso is back for yet another season, even though that one ended and they had said, this was the story we told. We told it, wasn't really need for more.
Right.
But everything else has generally been like, when it's ended, I'm like, all right, they did a good job. They didn't seem to drag it out as much. But yeah, this one specifically, I'm like, I don't know why this should have been just 3 seasons, especially if there's only 3 books. I'm pretty sure there's only the 3 books they're basing, which I think they're kind of following the structure of each book. I might be incorrect on that, but yeah, I'm just, like I said, at least it's, because I was talking with Britton about it, who I talk with, a lot. We play on game nights and stuff, and either of us will watch the episode and we'll discuss it. And yeah, I was like, I think I responded, or I think I told him like how I felt about the first one. I was like, oh, this was not a good episode. But like then he was like reminding me that like even season 2 was kind of similar, and maybe even season 1 where it was like very slow. Like, and I'm fine with slow. Like I think slow is good. Like one of the ones who does it really well is Vince Gilligan, who does that, but he does it. Yeah. He plays it well, where the payoff is worth it. Whereas this, I'm like you said, like immediately starting with regressing, I was like, okay, well, this isn't. Well, I think really not paying off.
Drawing sort of comparisons to those 2 shows, it's just, when it comes down to like the quality of the dialogue and the story and the acting, when you're like, oh yeah, stretch this out because I enjoy these characters and I want more of this. Where Silo's like, these characters are fine, they're serviceable, but I don't need to sit here with them for this long. Yeah. Few character choices that annoyed me. You're watching Silo and you're just like, why is this character being such a jerk? And then you're just like kind of just annoyed, and they're trying to, so yeah, there is, just disappointing for sure. But I think the other problem is too is like Silo itself is kind of like a small box they're playing in, like because it's like it is take place in the silo, and so it's, you don't have this big vast world. Now they're trying to do some of that with like the sort of flashback narrative stuff to try to like even give you, and that's really stretching this even further, right? Like by giving you those scenes.
Okay, now we're splitting it.
So you're almost, that's why you're really getting not a whole lot happening in the silo, like but then they're dragging out the stuff on the flashback too, right? Like, so they're like kind of doing the same sort of, I don't know. Yeah, there's some things, but again, like I said, it's post-apocalyptic sci-fi, and
it's funny, like Bren's the same. Like Bren is like a diehard sci-fi, and I love sci-fi, but he's like, he'll stick through. Again, like I still stand by Invasion is hands down one of the worst Apple TV shows and worst shows.
100% worst. Yeah.
And he like kept at like season 1 was difficult to finish, and Brent was like kept past it, and he like he'd watch it and then like be like, hey, I kept watching, I don't know why, and I'm like, yeah, you're just hurting yourself at this point.
Because when I was watching later seasons, I think I fast forwarded like skipping through like season 2, season 3, because I'm like, this is just mind numbing. Like that's so badly done, and you're like, this has got to be going somewhere. It's got to be. They have like 4 or 5 seasons. You're like, it's got to be, and it's just like so bad.
It is crazy. That's one of the ones where I'm like, it's surprising that they've gotten so many seasons out of it. Like when it like that, it's, I don't know. I guess it's just popular enough, or they're just like, it's like, but guys,
I knew he was going to chime in.
There you go.
I have not watched Silo, so I had very little to contribute, but it reminded me back when I was a young child and I would watch Young and the Restless with my grandmother. The same grandma that took me to see Rainbow. Victor and Nikki, for the 7 years I watched it with her, I don't know if they ever like were happy together, but they were always on the cusp of happiness, and it just drug out as long as they could. And that's what this feels like. I'm reliving, listen to this story of Silo season 3.
That's a fair,
like, in a similar way, I mean, Tyler's favorite One Piece there. I mean, there's a lot of like that soap kind of vibe too, right? Where you're like, we really got to, this is going to be dragged out. It's going to go for many episodes, many books. Yeah. And you know what I mean? Like it's about the like longevity of it. But if you enjoy the characters, you enjoy the thing, you kind of just go along for the ride. Which
when you stop enjoying sorry.
No, you can go ahead, Dustin.
No, I was just going to say, whenever you stop enjoying the characters, though, and you start
Yeah.
questioning why they're acting certain ways. I haven't seen it, so I don't know, but
Right.
that's whenever it sucks the fun out of it altogether, and you just like, all right, I'm done. I can't.
Yeah, like as long
Yeah.
as there's, and because I mean that's why it's like, they're not bad things. Because again, and I think you feel the same way, Derek. We're obviously like you like it because it's the post-apocalyptic, but it's like it's that thing where like it started off terrible, but like it's slowly getting back to where I'm interested again, or like again that buildup of like, okay, now things are happening that are maybe newer, or like we're getting back to like the main. So I'm like, all right, if there's at least enough of that to keep me intrigued, I'll keep going.
Yeah, but you have to think like it's one of those shows that like it benefits from being on in the summer. There's not a lot going on. It's not up against anything. Like, if there was three other shows to watch right now, I would not be watching it.
That's a good point.
Oh, I'm watching like 20 shows. So I think that's why it's always easier for me, because I'm like, oh, whatever. I'll just put on one of the other like 5 shows I'm juggling at the current time.
Well, Derek, just like From season 4 just completed, I've gotten where I hate that show, but I will watch season 5 just to see what happens with it. It's aggravated me to the point of it's almost unwatchable.
It's From really annoyed. I think From is almost like another step like down from Silo, like in terms of like like I would say Silo's better. Like if you're sort of the frustrations and sort of things like the shortcomings of From, it's not as bad as that. It's like I'd say like if From is like maybe like a 6 out of 10, being generous.
Yeah, very generous.
Silo I'd give like a 7. Like
that's a fair,
you know what I mean? Like it's not
like overall, like
like an overall vibe of and and partially I'm biased too. I like monster stuff. From is like there's few shows out there that have that horror monster kind of.
Well, that's watching Widow's Bay and then watching From that. I think that hurt From a lot. You had quality up here. Okay.
That's what there's like a 10. You're talking like a 10 show. 9.5, 10. Like it's up there. Like Widow's Bay is like one of the best shows I've seen.
It's so good.
It's not going to be everyone's favorite show, but if you don't appreciate it and for what it's doing, I don't want to be your friend.
Yeah, Britton, we don't want to be your friend, okay?
See yourself out.
It's like, what? It's an interesting. I feel like everybody's kind of got that show because I think it's Britton who I've talked about, or maybe it was somebody else about Dexter. Like Dexter is the one show I've held on to where it's like it still continues to get so many things wrong, but there's just for some reason this hope that I have that I'm like, maybe it'll be better. Like maybe this time they'll get right what I loved about it in the beginning. No, I know you did love what it's been.
Okay.
But did you watch
the beginning. Did you watch the Young Dexter, Tyler?
I did. Yeah. Well, that was funny because, like I said, I went into that one begrudgingly in a way because I was like, I'm not gonna like this. This seems, and I actually got into it. And I was like, oh, actually, I like this. I like what they're doing with it. I think they're doing a good job of portraying him growing up. And then they went and canceled it, and I was like, okay, well, great. So you got me into it, and then you just canceled it.
The problem I had with Dexter was the hero that's a serial killer is like a weird, like, come along for this ride where you have to sort of root for the guy who's a killer, even though he's killing bad people. It's still he's still a murderer, and he's still like a vigilante. There's still, you know what I mean? Like it's like
it's kind of like Gert though. Gert from I Hate Fairyland.
True. But
in Breaking Bad, because Breaking Bad is still like the pinnacle of like
I was joking
loving.
About the Gert,
that's what I love is that gray area of like where you suddenly find yourself like Game of Thrones or those things where you're like, man, I'm wanting this terrible person to like.
Here's the thing though. I have this like probably controversial take on Breaking Bad where like I liked it. I like it, but the bad decisions that those characters had to make to allow for that show to happen annoyed the shit. Like it was like
it was bad. Okay,
it was just like you're like your life could be okay if you just did the right thing once. But instead, it was like, no, I'm just picking the bad thing, the dumb thing, whatever. Every time, like it's just like, it got really frustrating because I really hate that sort of like pushing characters to make bad decisions because you need your plot to happen. When it's just like the good decision is right there, like you know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah.
And
Right,
I never really
that's-
bought Walter White's
Yeah.
like I'm on this train and I'm just not getting off. Like and by the end, sure, but I mean, there's a point in that story where it's like you can get off this train.
But when his partner had stole his idea and belittled him, and he had to kind of settle his whole
Sure.
life, he finally got power, and like the
I
power is
I mean,
what pushed him.
because I
So
think that's the part of it. I mean, I guess I can see your point, but that's what I liked about it was like showing that anybody could,
yeah,
take the bad. But also, I think there are things that happen early on with like accidentally, like because super early on they kidnap the guy and they have him in the basement, and then they accidentally end up killing him and have to get rid of the body. Like killing is
Yeah.
like a no return kind of point. So like
Sure.
at a
Right.
certain point, I was like, okay, everything else is justified because it's like if you don't go in at like killing somebody, then like everything else, is kind of like on the table because it's like, okay, if you're all right with
So-
doing that and hide, like I don't know, it was like that was what I love was like this, guy who like just seemingly normal. But I get what you're saying, like the point of like
it is
okay,
kind of,
well,
but it is kind of a,
No,
it is
he's-
a villain. It's a villain story.
yeah,
you're right.
it's like
You're right.
So it's a
I don't know,
rise
it's
of a
like-
villain,
yeah.
and it sometimes I think I just struggle with that, like
Yeah.
going along for the villain ride the whole.
Well,
you know,
I'm in between. Oh, sorry, Tyler.
No, go ahead.
Go. No, I was gonna say I'm in between Tyler and Derek on this because I rooted for Walter White up until certain actions, and I won't spoil it because obviously I'm forgetting different points. But there were certain
Sure.
points in the show in the season, probably 3, late season 3, maybe early season 4, that I thought I'm not rooting for him anymore. I want.
Oh
I
no,
want,
yeah,
I,
it's
I
like
want the downfall.
I think the thing was like it's
Yeah.
like it's kind of like Dexter in a sense because when he's doing bad things to bad people, you're kind of like it's a pass because they're
Yeah.
bad people. You can
Right,
almost like
right.
justify that. But then when it's like good people are sort of being hurt along the way,
like,
then
yeah,
you're
or
like,
getting hurt.
then you're like,
Yeah.
okay, now your moral compass is kind of getting, know,
Yes.
and the fact that like I guess also you're just making street drugs, like that's what I mean. Like you're harming
Yeah,
people.
that's bad.
Yeah,
Well,
there's no, yeah,
Barry did that same thing at the end of season 1. And
Right.
I had to stop watching. I couldn't like get into season 2 just because of what happened at the end of season 1.
Yeah, season 2, I watched it, I enjoyed it, but I didn't get to season 3, and I think it was like I was struggling with his character. Like again, it's like that thing.
it is because that's the thing is like that, and I don't know. I mean, like I said, I just find that so interesting that like that thing where like you said you're rooting for them, and then you're like suddenly you find yourself like because I love that there was the interview that he did with oh gosh, what's his face from Malcolm in the Middle, who played Malcolm, Cody.
Frankie
Frankie
Muniz.
Muniz, yeah, where
Yeah.
he was like, "Oh, I hate it." He's like, "I want to tell you something." He's like, "I hated, your wife in this show," and and he was defending. He was like, "No, like she was the voice of reason. Like everything
Yeah.
she said was right. The fact that you voted against her shows like just how wrong it was." But I will say, and I felt bad. Only finally just recently started Better Call Saul. For whatever reason, I held off. And I think it was just because like Breaking Bad was so heavy, and I love it. It's one of my favorite shows, but it's like I don't know when I'll ever get back and rewatch it. Like I want
Right.
to, but it's just where I'm like, I don't know. And I think it was the same with Better Call Saul. But I was like, I know the roller coaster I'm getting on, but I'm actually finding it a little bit tougher to get
Today.
into it. And I don't know if it's just it's just a product because it's been out for like 6 or 7 years or something.
Mhm.
Like has been over like the 5 seasons, but it's kind of it's that thing where because he's going back to like how he started, he's good, like he's but he's at least shown that like he's always kind of had that like bad side to him, if you will, like
Yeah,
doing
the
things
slipping Jimmy,
morally corrupt
yeah,
and stuff. So like I'm having a harder time latching on like I did with
Well, you know what's kind of a good
Walt,
comparison in a sense is Sopranos,
Mm.
because like Tony is like he's bad from the jump.
Yeah.
The interesting about his character is he thinks he's good,
Mm.
That's
like
a fair
through the
point.
whole thing, like he thinks he's the good guy.
Yeah.
And so that's like an interesting sort of like it's kind of a bit of a Thanos thing where it's like even right from the jump, even though he's doing bad things, it's like he's convinced that he's the good guy.
Yeah.
So it's an interesting, I think it's like different for Walter White because he kind of goes down into the darkness.
Yeah. He like gets
So you're
stuck
like,
into it. Yeah.
and
Rather
I think
than
that
like,
maybe is maybe
yeah.
more of the jarring thing where watching somebody's decline as like a human being. And then
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I got to
Yeah,
root for
that's-
this
that's
person,
right.
because I end up rooting for like Jesse, or like because he was
Yeah.
starting to become more redeemable. Where
No,
like
he
Walter,
100%, yeah.
Right?
No, like
Yeah.
you were like you wanted him to get out of like this, like at the beginning you're like, God, this twerp is so annoying and
oh yeah,
so
he was super annoying.
That's
Then by the
true.
end, I was like,
you
rooting
want
for
his block knocked off, and then you're like at the end you're like, oh my gosh, I hope like he at least gets saved. It's like, man, this show. I mean, it's kind of like I feel very similar to House of Dragons right now currently, where like there's literally nobody on the show I'm rooting for,
Oh,
whether
That's
they're
painful.
evil or good. Like there's just nobody I like. I don't care at this point. I'm rooting more so for people's deaths
you're
than
just
I
rooting
am.
for like dragons.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
and that's like the only reason my wife, she's like, I'm just watching this for the dragons, which I'm
Sure.
like, yeah, I pretty much am too, because I'm like, Game of Thrones at least had characters that you rooted for, like sides you
Yeah.
wanted to win, but like,
Mhm.
and I already know this story because like like you know me, Dustin knows me, and like Derek too. They're like, I don't like spoilers. I don't want to be spoiled on things and stuff, and like. And I've just tell me everything that happens on House of Dragons. Like, because she knows
Right.
the full story, and I'm just like, I just don't care. I want to know, like, if this person.
Yeah,
And it's just also not a very happy
Oh, that's
story. So
odd.
it's also a very interesting thing where I'm like, I don't know why they decided. I get it from like a historical Westeros kind of perspective, but
Right.
I'm like, this show is just so depressing and like not.
well, you know what's
enjoyable,
funny?
like-
So I watched like the first 2 seasons. I haven't watched the third one yet. But
Yeah.
after watching Hedge Knight, or I guess the
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Night of
That
the
is
Seven
Seven
Kingdoms.
Kingdoms. Yeah.
yeah, like I'm just like, that's the Game of Thrones I want.
Yes.
That's- and I-
100%. Yeah.
So much more of that. Whenever they
It's-
talk about doing them over decades, I'm like, okay, I would love to see Egg, the little kid playing Egg, grow up, and
Yeah.
for them to tell the whole story of him as king.
No, it's made it so much harder to watch House of Dragons. So I'm like, this is like, I'm like, you just gave me Night of Seven Kingdoms, and I got to go back to this. Like, I'm
Pretty
like,
feels a downgrade.
Yeah.
yeah, it's like that. Like, man, this is like, yeah, that's just when like we keep watching. Me at a certain point, I'm just like, all right, are we gonna keep watching this,
Yeah,
or do
tap
we,
out.
do we find
We're
a new
done.
show to?
Okay,
You
well,
know.
I guess we should go on to the next thing we like.
Well, that's our show tonight.
That's our show. It took us. We talked about that, but
Yeah.
we went down a rabbit hole.
This is going to take 8 hours.
I know we only have like, what is it, like half the slides or like a quarter of the slides
Yeah.
we normally have, and it's
We're on
like,
slide number 5
Yeah.
now. This is not.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
need to talk about this one forever. So so over the summer, because it's kind of like, summer break a little bit, I'm taking a bit of time for myself. I've been diving into a game, and I'm about like 60 hours into this, and
wow.
it's very much a Diablo, like a lighter Diablo.
yeah,
And I really enjoy it. It's the closest I've come to like feeling like I'm playing a dungeon crawler RPG, but like in real time. Like it's got
Pretty
that
cool.
sort of like not like like Baldur's Gate is like a more of a turn-based kind of system. This is more just action, hack and slash kind of stuff. But just the way the dungeons are designed, it's a fun world. Lots of customization.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It's from like 2016, but they've been the devs have just been working on this for like 10 years, and they've put out like a bunch of
wow.
expansions and improved on the game. It's worth it. So if you're into like Diablo style games, definitely pick it up.
Awesome.
So yeah,
Thank you,
Brandon,
Jerry.
it was like, whoa, yeah, Backlog City from like 10 years ago.
That's cool. But thank
I
you,
had it
Jerry.
sitting
Jerry-
in my library for like about a year and a half, and then I was like, I got to get in and play this. So I'm
Yeah.
glad I did.
Okay, Jerry said he's walking back to the dorm at his University of Massachusetts Amherst, listening to the show. So thank you very much, Jerry. We
very
appreciate
cool,
that.
yeah.
And you said 60 hours. My mouth dropped. I was like, that's a lot. But for gamers, is 60 hours? Is that like a average, like a good time, or is that a lot of hours to put into?
Depends
a
on the
game?
game.
Depends on the. I've played games like Baldur's Gate 3. I'm over 300 hours on that. Like
Wow.
it's like instead of watching shows, like if I'm not watching shows in the evening, like when I go down to my basement, I'm usually like 7 until 11:30. I'm playing games. So
Oh, gosh.
it's like 4 hours an evening. Give that like maybe 4 or 5 times a week, and it adds up like over
Well,
time.
It sounds like a lot, but if anybody pulls up their phone and looks at their screen time, I guarantee you'd probably
Oh,
pass
yeah.
out at the time that you spend looking at your phone. So for
this
gamers,
type of
this
game,
is something
like-
you love.
Yeah, and you get like these types of games. I feel like are like ones you play over like a good like chunk of time. Like you're like it's not like a story driven game or like one where it's like, oh, you just played through the main thing and like you're done. Like this is one where like you can kind of invest your time into and like kind of not stretch, but like, explore as much as you want to, kind of a deal.
The recommendation from Britain, so no rest for the wicked. But I will say before we get into it much further, for anybody that hangs out with us through all the favorite things, Derek does have some art to show. So this is not, we'll talk about our favorite thing. I just want to make sure everybody knows that there is some art coming up at the end, but we like to talk.
I knew what they were getting into at the time.
That's right. It's right there. It's right there. This one surprised me. I went in with less than zero expectation, negative expectations. I went in wanting to hate it, just because I didn't understand it. But Zach Penn is one of the writers of the show, along with Chuck Lorre, and it through the first 2 episodes, I have absolutely loved it. The tone of it. There's no laugh track. It's shot single camera style. It's not. I mean, it's great. It's such a great show. I don't know if it'll go downhill eventually, but the first 2 episodes I have absolutely loved.
That's cool. Yeah, I watched Big Bang Theory a bit like over the years, and but yeah, I haven't watched this one. I know it got a lot of hate for the AI intro.
Oh,
did it have? No, I didn't realize it.
I was getting slammed pretty hard on social media. I guess they use some AI in that show, but they probably just don't have any budget and they're just like throwing AI at it. But so I don't know how much stuff you're seeing like is I don't want to totally taint the show for you. But
I mean, Jim Lee drew this cover here. That was like handed out at San Diego Comic-Con. So
I know it's a Jim cover.
Yeah, man, Britain hated it. I really enjoyed the first episode, just because these characters shouldn't have their own show, but they somehow managed to pull it off, in my opinion. And it is set in that post-apocalyptic world. The first episode is. It reminds me of Sliders. If you enjoyed the movie, the TV show Sliders, that's what it's going to feel like.
The premise definitely is fun. Like I always enjoyed that or like Quantum Leap or like any of those type of shows.
Mm-hmm. So
the possibilities become endless just for storytelling and putting them in fun situations.
It is exactly. It is 100% unnecessary and 100% random, but that's why I think I might have enjoyed it so much, just because I went in with so low expectations.
And sometimes that's the best way to approach anything. Like if you go in with no expectation, it's like it can surprise you, right?
Yeah. Well, it's crazy that you were talking about AI, that you brought that up, because right before we went on, I saw that Trish Forster from Stray Dogs and Feral, she had posted that like her favorite donut shop had used AI to create an ad like on there. She's like, well, I won't be able to shop there anymore. And earlier today, Chris Pacello had wrote a little. Did you see that? So this is And whenever you said AI, we've talked. Me and Tyler and Seth have even talked about this, because we've all three at different times have posted something that's like, had the other person go, there's some AI in that. And we're like, I had no idea, or maybe I just didn't think it was a bad type of AI. But
I mean, to be honest, like it's getting that good that like it is hard to tell for sure. And in Chris's like post today, I feel bad when people like kind of pile on him. Like I don't think his intention was to be like, hey, he's just asking the question of like, where how is it, is this what I'm doing okay, is it not okay? Like, he was kind of explaining how he had sort of implemented some AI stuff and into this 3D model thing he was doing or whatever. And I don't know, I don't love how like in social media society and stuff we just dogpile on people when like, oh, they're doing something that like, we're sort of judging their character like they're some sort of evil bad person or something, like, you know what I mean? Like it's a little, I don't love that. Like certainly you can have a conversation with them and sort of express your feelings on it or whatever, but I just don't love when a lot of people get kind of negative. Like some people are just like, well, I was your fan and now I'm not, and you're like, really? Like you're suddenly not going to support his work anymore? He's not like just using AI. Like it's like, I don't know, it's weird. I think the way we sort of, I understand that like I'm an artist and I understand from an art standpoint the vitriol like that goes along with AI and that sort of the stigma. And I understand that feeling of like, I need to protect my craft and I need to protect art as a craft. I get all that, but the weird attacks on people I don't love. And I think you can kind of feel a way about AI without attacking people. Like in
And
that.
It's a
Tyler has said that
difficult.
same thing. And that's what you said to me, Tyler. That's pretty much kind of the verbiage that we had talked about too, about how
I mean,
you
the
bring,
way I
yeah,
approach is I try to educate people, like people who aren't as educated on the subject, like because again, like the twofold way that I attack it is like one, the environmental impact it's having on our planet is awful. Like that alone should like stop people from wanting to use AI. Second, like there's a thing of like, yeah, the creativity and the means of like taking from other people in order to create. Like people don't understand, just like Chris didn't, like how these algorithms are built. They're all built on stealing from everyone. Like they're
Mhm.
every single one has been built on taking from the internet and building, you know, their algorithms or whatever it is and stuff. So it's tough, but yeah, I mean, I don't disagree like the instantaneous, because like it happened to Hank Green as well. And like Hank Green is somebody who, I don't know if y'all are familiar, like he's like
No.
somebody who's like he's
no,
a popular like I'm trying to like put in like he's like very much so about like education and stuff and whatnot, and like
Mhm.
you know he talks with people about issues and like you know is you know well versed in issues and stuff like that. And he actually just came out and was like, hey, I want to be upfront, I've been using AI and some stuff, and like I've become addicted to like you know using it, and like and I just want to be upfront, you know. And of course it was the same thing where people are like, okay, well, you know, you're somebody who speaks out about you know global warming and issues and environmental things, but like then you're going to just sit there and use it and think that you know that it's okay. So that's kind of how I feel too when I see other artists use it. Like it hurts more when I see an artist who I respect use it, where I'm like,
Right.
you would think you would like an
Oh,
artist would be more understanding and go, hey,
ye-
maybe you know this isn't
yeah.
right, even if it's not for like my field in a way.
But I'll give you this kind of comparison. Like, you know, like at one point in time, like, you know, you sort of, I'm going to use the horse and the car scenario here in a second, but in a different way. So like when like they introduce cars into like society,
Yeah.
obviously get you to places quicker, but there's a huge environmental impact that kind of goes along with that.
Yeah.
And had, you know, people been aware that like, hey, like cars cause pollution, right? Like, I mean,
Yeah.
we've been doing a number, you know what I mean?
yeah,
With all the stuff we do as a human race. Unfortunately, like I think like as bad as this is, it's still a drop in the bucket compared to all the stuff we do as human beings. And so it is like sort of like one of these things where like I get it, like that it has an impact and it like uses a lot of resources and all this stuff. But there's so many things we do as a human race that does that, and we just sort of you know continue to do it. It's not like we all stop driving our cars and we ride our bikes everywhere or take the public transit. We just, you know, at the end of the day, you need to get from A to B. You got to get to your job. You got to whatever, and you're just going to, you know. So it is a weird. I think it's just that's why I'm saying like it's like maybe don't vilify everyone right out of the bat. You know what I mean? Like, and if anything, like I think it's important for like, you know, these what we should be doing is like in general, like as a human race, is like being like, shouldn't we be solving some of these bigger energy issues?
Yeah.
Right. Like in general, like that's kind of the crux of all this is like the reliance on like fossil fuels and all that. Like in, you know, where as a human race, we just have to do better, you know, allow for more innovation and for like technology and things like, you know, there's a lot of weird government. I'll get into the whole thing, but government like holding back certain, getting into conspiracy theories, but like, you know what I mean? Like, it's one of those things where I'm sure we could have progressed better in the, you know, reusable, you know, fuel sort of, you know, renewable energy stuff better than we have been.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, it's I'm not saying it's okay, but I'm just saying it's like the AI stuff ain't going anywhere because we don't love like as human beings, we just destroy the environment. It's what we do. We're horrible.
Yeah, I mean, we're a virus.
We're
like the worst. Yeah, we're the worst.
If you want to get into it, Dustin, here it is, man.
Yeah, I mean, it is true. I mean, again, we overindulge, we overtake. Like we're just a parasite,
I'm
and that's why the
bottle
planet
of water right now.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
planet will do what it
Yeah,
needs
so-
to do and take us all out eventually, like it's done in the past. So
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. This
All right, so that was Dustin's favorite thing.
I didn't even get into my dislike of Big Bang.
We were
I
going
wasn't
off
going to
the
dive in
tangent
because I was like, I'm just not even going to
Please
input
don't.
on this one. So
well,
hey,
so what do you think about Trump, Derek? While we're at it, next, go on, Tyler.
Hey, we were just talking about One Piece.
we're just talking about this. I have finally caught up with the show, and I've finally caught up with the manga. So I am in spoiler-free territory now for One Piece. So
Sweet.
it's weird. It's a weird place to be in. I like it because I'm like, oh sweet. Now I look forward to the Sunday episode. And now also the weekly volume that I get as well. So it's interesting.
Does it feel like a little bit like it takes the wind out of the sails when you don't have more to look forward to, like right away?
It definitely makes me sad because like I'm so used to being able to just like put it on and watch as much as I want. Like lately it hasn't been like at the beginning I was watching like 6 plus episodes or whatever a day. It was a lot, and then I like slowed down, so it'd be like maybe like 1 or 2 a day. But even then it's like, oh, I can only watch the 1 a week. So it is definitely a thing where I'm like, okay, I've got to not remember, but it's just like I've been in such a one track mind kind of mentality of like, all right, One Piece. So like now I've finally started another anime show because like I hadn't been wanting to because I didn't want to take away from One Piece. So I finally started Don the Don, which I've been wanting to start because I've only kept hearing things about it. And I was like, all right, I want to start a new one, get something else kind of going here. Not that I didn't have other ones going on during One Piece. Like there were other shows that I had watched, but yeah, it's definitely one because I haven't been reading manga as much either. Most of the manga that I was interested in like had finished already. So it's interesting now being back to One Piece. And I've still got to go back. Like I jumped in, so I had started reading it. I didn't really get very far because I wanted to mainly catch up watching it. So then I jumped after finishing the show or catching up. I jumped to where it lined up in the manga, and I only had like 40 or 50 volumes to read. And so I was able to catch up. But I do want to go back and like actually read the rest of One Piece because again, I've heard it's just better. The pacing is better. They don't have the issue where they have to stretch things out and stuff.
Right.
You mentioned,
but it is still what's going on,
Steph?
Steph? It is still one where like again, it's funny that it's like I'm this much into it, but I'm still just as excited about One Piece. I'm still like, man, I can't wait like to fit because like right now they're in Elbaf, like the arc. I won't go more into it, but like that's where they're currently at. So I'm like, all right, I want to see the rest of this, and then especially as because the interesting thing too, I can't remember how I was telling you that I thought it was interesting and funny that technically the first like 1,151 episodes are season 1 of One Piece, which I was like, oh, is that like a joke? Like I didn't really understand. I understand now because what they're doing is for the first time, and it's 26 years of development, they're now moving to a seasonal release for One Piece. So now it'll be 26 episodes a year, and it'll have a few months break built in between, which they haven't in the past. It's just been running straight for the last 26 years. So now they'll actually have seasons and split it up, like a normal anime. So that'll hopefully help with the stretching of things in the anime itself. But I don't know how much story there is left in the manga. But I just know that like it's nearing the end. So I'm glad that I've now caught up to where now I can at least be a part of the end, since I wasn't able to be a part of the beginning and the last 20 years of it and stuff. But it definitely is where I'm like, okay, it's taken the wind out a little bit because I'm like, I just have to wait. There's nothing I can do. It's like, all right, I just got to wait for the next, whether it's the manga or the episode to watch more of it. So
very cool.
But it is fun because now I can finally be a part of the online conversation, because that was like one of the biggest things. Like I never went online.
You were kind of staying away from it probably.
Yeah,
too,
I was
right?
like, I don't want anything. Like I don't search it ever. I don't look up anything about it. Like I get stuff. I got spoiled occasionally with stuff on my feed, but like it was stuff for like battles where it's like, okay, this is the newest thing. Everybody's talking about it. It makes sense. Like I wouldn't be able to avoid it. But thankfully, most everything I was able to like avoid for the most part. So
now the question is, are they any closer to finding the One Piece?
They are, yes. They're closer, yeah. How much closer? I don't know how much is left. Because that's the thing. I'm like, It's like it feels like they're almost there, but I could see this honestly being like, I don't know, another couple hundred issues, like episodes, like I could see it going upwards of like to 2000 or something. Like I just knowing Oda, like he's just there's so much that he's, you know, got in his head. You can tell because again, the crazy thing is like he'll mention somebody in episode 200. And like you're like, oh, like you don't even think about it, like it means nothing to you. And then 600 episodes later, they'll be the most pivotal character in the story, and you're like, what? Like that thing they mentioned here, like was like all the way in the beginning. Now suddenly has like super impactful meaning to like the series as a whole. Which I think like his world building and how he's able to keep track of everything is just like one of the most fascinating worlds I've ever dived into, because I'm just like, I don't know how you think of that. Like 20 years later, you're like, hey, I'm going to bring that thing back and make it feel worth it too. It's not just like a throwaway. It's like, no, like it seems like he always had an idea for where this, what this character would play a role.
Yeah, it's like weird genius level stuff.
Yeah, it's like I see why this show has gone on for 26 years. It's not just like, because I hate like comparing it to something, but it's like it's not like something like, I want to say Dragon Ball again. I like Dragon Ball. I think it's cool, but like to me, like there's a lot of like it's continued on and it's popular, but there's not like a massive storyline that's going on. It's just like, hey, we like seeing our same characters fight and beat each other up and stuff. Or I mean, even some of the stuff that I love, like Solo Leveling, like I understand it's just a simple story, like it's not going to go on forever, kind of a deal. So.
Very cool.
But yeah, One Piece.
Sheep Detectives.
Yeah, I'll spoil this first. I did read behind the scenes just a few seconds ago that there is AI used in Sheep Detectives. Hugh Jackman is not actually in the movie; it's all AI. So,
dang it! I knew it. I knew there was something off when I was.
No. It said all CGI effects, no AI in Sheep Detective. So we're safe for this.
Nice. We're good. We can watch it.
We're good. Okay. We're good. So great. We all three agree on this one. This was a great movie, Derek. Good choice. This is
this was like one of these ones where every once in a while, when you're gonna watch it with your family, and you want something that's gonna be entertaining for adults, but good for the kids too. It was surprisingly funny, well written. Like the guy that plays the cop, he's from that show. Oh my gosh, I'm blanking on it. Succession. Yeah. I wish he was great on that show. So it was nice to see him kind of in this kind of comedic role. And
Cousin Greg.
Cousin
Greg.
He
was hilarious. Yeah. And I liked it. I liked that they played it where like he was kind of dopey, but there was heart to it. Because I thought it was just going to be just straight like he's dumb, or it was like no, like he's trying. He might not be, but they're like he's got good heart, which I liked.
Well, also it's like that thing where like because it's the sheep are smart, intelligent, and he's just like, what are the sheep actually like? Onto something here. So that was a kind of, I don't know, for all the talking animal movies I've ever seen, like this was definitely up there for
very cute.
This was way better than I expected. It was one, like you said, I went in with zero expectations. I was like, oh, this might be cute, I'll enjoy it. But I like came out like, whoa, that was way better.
Yeah, no, this was like high on Val's watch list because she loves talking animals and sheep. So she was just like, I have to, like a comedy with that. Like she's like, she saw the trailers, like we have to see this. So yeah, when the opportunity came.
And it had Professor X, it had Wolverine, it had He-Man, it had Roy Kent.
It had Breaking Bad, had Walter White.
Cousin Greg, Walter White. I mean, it had every superhero character.
It did have, and then another, oh gosh, of course I'm blanking on. The one that actually, or no, not actually, was it the one that remembered everything? No, I think it was one of the other sheep. I think it was the one that had like
Walter
Reese Darby. Oh, I love Reese Darby.
But the guy that was the one that's
the lone
Chris
wolf one.
The one that's I think his name's Chris. This is bugging the far out of me now.
The one that would remember things, or
yes.
What? I can't remember who his voice was. Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to Wikipedia. This is.
Well, I will say, so one thing I did look up because it was funny because I don't remember who brought it up first.
Sorry.
That was it. Yeah. That what's his face, Nicholas Galitzine, aka He-Man,
Yes.
because you don't ever see him. And I was like, I'm pretty sure he filmed this at the same time as he was filming He-Man. So
Oh,
he was
really?
bulked up, which is why like he was more covered in this movie. And I looked it up, and supposedly there's some like he was filming like there was a
hilarious.
few months of crossover, so he would have probably been quite bulked up at that point. And so like they make him look less intimidating. I'm sure that's why it was generally more covered. I mean, granted, obviously they're all covered up here. It's like where they were filming was cold,
Right.
or more. But I just thought it was funny because it was like watching He-Man and then watching this. I was like, I wonder if these were filmed like close together. So
That is funny. I didn't. Yeah.
It's really good.
but this was I will say the thing I loved most about it was the message, because I was like, man, this is such a great message for both kids and adults.
Yeah.
And it's something I find that not having kids myself, but still watching a lot of content that is made generally geared towards kids and stuff. Like I find that there's a big lack of that. Movies that have a message that both pertains to watching it as a kid, but also watching it as an adult.
Right.
Like there's a lot of things that I watched as a kid that like I loved. Like for instance, I just rewatched Hook, and I was like, man, I love that movie as a kid, and I love it now even more for totally different reasons. Because I'm like, the message that appeals to me now as an adult is so much different than as a kid.
Right.
Whereas like Sheep Detective, I feel that same way. Where I was like, man, this is a really great message, not only for, like I said, kids, but adults. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So is it okay to say? I mean, spoilers. We know what the movie's about. Before I say this next thing, I mean, it's the sheep are solving the murder of their shepherd, which is played by Hugh Jackman. Okay, that's a given. Okay, so Hugh Jackman said, "Well, my wife didn't know Hugh Jackman died early on."
Oh no!
And she said, "I can't believe he took this movie with him dying that early." And I said, "Probably the reason he took this movie."
Yeah, they're like, "Hey, you want
money?
You get the money for a full movie, and you're in it for like 2 seconds."
Okay, I had to make sure I wasn't a big fish in this.
No, it is one of those weird things. It was like from the first trailer, like that was one of the selling points. But it is one of those things where it's like if people don't watch, because again, like I'll forget, like because I go to the movies often and like I see the same trailers over and over, like and like I'll hear like people next to me like, oh, I didn't know that was like a thing, and I'm like, really? I'm like, man, that trailer's been out for like weeks, and like people don't know, or you just but it makes sense, if you're not following it as much, or you're not, watching every single trailer that drops. So are we having a seizure, or
no, there's music playing in my ears. I have no idea where the music's coming from. So that's why I was trying to turn it off.
Bluetooth connected to you.
Did I actually start one of the music tracks in the
Oh, this is awesome.
Oh, you still have it. Oh no.
I still have it. I'm gonna drop out for a second, guys.
I wonder if it's like a ringtone or oh no.
We don't need Dustin.
We don't need who needs I like watching him down in the like the viewers don't see it. It's like we can still just see Dustin down on the bottom as he tries to fix his. I think unfortunately his favorite thing is next.
So we'll stay on sheep. You know what? I'll talk about one other thing I like that I recently watched again with my 11-year-old was a Hot Rod with
Andy Samberg.
Yeah. So like just a dumb just like he thought it was hilarious. Like it's so goofy.
Like so like it just like kind of catch that same like feeling I had like watching Napoleon Dynamite, where it's just like, man, this movie is just so silly and nonsensical, but like in the best way possible. Like,
well, it knows what it is, so that helps,
exactly.
Right? Yeah. So it was just fun because I'd watched it with like my oldest, like when he was a little bit younger, and so it was just kind of nice to like take the youngest one and like introduce it to him. And I've sort of been doing that lately. It was like now he's at an age where I started introducing some of these, a little bit more adultish kind of things and stuff, and like getting to experience again. This is the kind of nice thing about having two kids that like were a little bit separated in terms of like their age, and now it's like introducing like things like Star Wars and different stuff to him, and those kind of things. So it's fun.
I'm gonna say that's got to be fun, like you said, to like relive. I mean, again, it's like like hearing again, like being an adult taking your kid to Disney or something. Again, it's like you see it through their eyes rather than So it's like it just watching them experience whatever it is for the first time is fun. So
definitely.
I'm
Are you back? Did you Did you get it? Is the music gone?
It's
Are the demons no longer in your ears?
just the normal one, the ones that are supposed to be there. So
Just the
did you-
voices, yeah.
Just the voices that are
yeah,
normally
so we're
there.
good. Yeah, they're can't quite those guys. Hot Rod, did you say Hot Rod?
Hot Rod.
Yeah.
Cool beans.
Cool beans,
That-
cool beans.
Cool beans.
Okay, that's all. So sorry, fellas. All right, so gotta mention Ted Lasso. You
Gotta mention it.
last time Derek was on, he season 2 was the down a little bit of a lull, but season 3 by the time it ended, Nate's complete turnaround and just I watched the last episode of season 3 again last week just to make sure.
In
And
preparation,
I had tears in my eyes because I'm a big baby anyway. Big
Oh yeah,
softy.
same.
So then whenever this one came on, I told Tyler before you came on
Mhm.
earlier today that last night I had got home from watching Brand New Day with the kids, and somebody was talking about what was the Negro League Hall of Fame that's in Kansas City, and
Mhm.
how they were glad that it was represented on Ted Lasso.
Right.
And I was like, Ted Lasso's out. Like I thought it came out tonight. I was planning on watching it after tonight's episode. And so I hurried up. We watched it and I was like a big baby. I was just grinning. And like Tyler said, I would tear up on certain things when we were talking about this. But it's so good. Glad to have
Hit you in the
Ted come back.
feels.
All in the feels.
It's just again, it's one of those things where like because I know like I think we talked about like Scotty like kind of felt maybe season 2 wasn't as strong, and I think you I guess it was you, Derek, who also
Yeah, it was.
brought it up,
Yeah,
like,
I watched it. It was just it didn't pump me up to watch season 3. I was just like, I don't know if I want to go down this road.
It was one
road.
because I remember Scotty I think saying like the stuff kind of became over the top, like the positivity, and like it was like okay, like kind of like you're thinking of like all right, it's a little bit too silly this stuff, but I don't know. I'm like, man, in a day and age where again like we get like the news is awful, everything is awful. I'm just like, man, I just love having a show.
Well, I think that's the thing though. Like for me, like the magic of the show was I think in the beginning of the first season when everything is overly positive and he's winning and he's like good things are coming from positivity. It's just when they start getting dark with it because you need him to have a character arc, and I get it, but it's like, man, I'm getting sad now where I'm like, I used to make a show make you feel happy. Now I'm bummed out, and it's like it's giving me the wrong feeling that I didn't want.
You're right, Derek. But it proves a good point that a lot of times the people that laugh the loudest, that smile the loudest, that try to make other people happy, are the ones that are hurting the most inside.
For sure,
they have something down deep inside that they need, that they bottled up, or that they just can't address themselves. And you hear so many tragedies from comedians from that same instance of that happening. So that arc kind of showed. I thought it was dark. You're right. It was some dark stuff, but I think it showed the proper way for people that are dealing with that to handle it, rather than just keeping it all bottled up until you break down. And
it wasn't like it was bad. Like it was just kind of like, do I want to subject myself to it?
Do you want to feel it? Yeah.
Like I couldn't watch Derek's season 2 because the first one like ripped my heart. I don't know if you guys ever watched the Derek series on Netflix with Ricky Gervais.
I haven't. No, I haven't.
It's really funny, but then it gets so emotional, and you're like, they're the type of show where they do not cut the camera, like they don't cut, and you're like, I need you to cut because I'm like waterfall.
I've never heard of this show.
I might have to look that one up.
It's crazy. Like you expect it not to be that like emotional, and then it hits you, and you're like, oh my god! Like you're like, and I just don't. The emotional roller coaster this show takes you on. I'm just like,
I can't remember if have you watched Shrinking or no?
Ooh.
Okay, because I was like, because that's one where like that one from the get go is very much like highs and lows, and like and I love that because it's like kind of similar to Widow's Bay, where it's like 1 minute I'm laughing, 1 minute I'm terrified. With like Shrinking, it's like 1 minute I'm laughing, the next I'm like deeply depressed and crying. But again, that one at least, like you said, it's you know what you're getting into. Where Ted Lasso is a little bit more of a shocker, where it's like, oh man, it's so super happy. Now it's like, oh man, this is
You're not expecting it almost hits you harder.
I will say at least this first episode was back to like just it was happy. It was
very
it was
much
good
so.
and positive. So
Now, the Ricky Gervais show that you're talking about,
Yeah.
there's a clip that I've seen on Instagram and different feeds several times about him ordering a child's fish sticks and beans, and the waitress not allowing him to order it because he's not a child. Is that from that? Is that from that show?
That might have been from the other one.
Okay.
There's
I wanna
another
know
one
what show that's
another
from.
depressing one he deals with. It was called like
Afterlife? Is that
Afterlife.
Okay.
That,
I
and
haven't
that's
watched
another
it either.
dark. It's a dark one too, where it's funny
Okay.
but it's dark. Yeah, both shows are great, but both shows I couldn't get to second season because I was like, I can't.
So much.
It's tough when, like I
You
said,
almost have to prepare yourself for that, like
Yeah.
emotional
roller coaster that's gonna.
Yeah. If you
Like, have
need
another
a
show to
good,
balance
if you're
it.
like in the mood for a good cry though, like hey, throw it on.
Well, sometimes you are. Sometimes you just need a Steel
Yeah, you get it
Magnolias
out.
movie. Terms of endearment for all us older people. But I will say about Ted Lasso season 4, I've seen the critiques about it, about how it's unnecessary and how they're kind of dragging across the field. I don't care. I love the show so much. I
Right.
love the character so much that I could watch Greg. I could watch Jason Sudeikis read a grocery list as Ted
Yeah.
Lasso, and it would make me smile just because
I
of
mean,
the joy and enthusiasm.
I was
That
gonna
he
say,
has.
like, technically, you do.
Yes, that is true.
Well,
No,
it comes
yeah.
full circle to what we were talking about earlier, where it's just like if the show is got the good characters and all that stuff, you're like, I just want to live in the world, so give me more of the world, and you're not
Yeah,
disappointed. I mean,
that's-
some people might be like, it's unnecessary, whatever. Okay, if I don't watch it, but for the people who love it, then they can indulge.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Pretty cool
that's my
stuff.
biggest thing is like as long as the feelings that I loved that I had while watching a show or a movie or anything, like if I'm still feeling those, then I'm fine with it. Like even if something I can tell something dips, maybe it's the writing or something, whatever it is, like I'm fine with that as long as like I'm still getting the fulfillment of whatever that feeling it was that I was getting out of it. If that changes, or if like I start. Because like I find that like if I'm not enjoying something, I start questioning it more, or I start like critiquing things or picking things apart, and then I go, okay, well now I'm not enjoying it. Now I realize I'm not, getting as much. But like you said, Dust, I mean, I had like the biggest smile on my face. I was just like, man, I'm so glad the show's back. I freaking love this show. Like again, this is like the start of Apple for me was Ted Lasso, pretty much, I think. So it was
brought
like,
you in.
yeah, it was just like, man, this was a great show. Like, what else do you got? I'm like, they didn't really have like a crazy amount. It was like Ted Lasso really was their kind of start in a way.
It was. So yeah, it was definitely one of the ones that have put them on the map.
They're
like
big ones,
made Apple, what it is. But yeah, like Apple's been consistently good. Like for if you take all the shows like hit or misses, I mean they certainly have some misses, but the amount of hits they have.
Yeah. I tell people if there was one I was going to keep, hands down, it's Apple. Like I'd give up every other streaming service.
I would say Prime though.
Really?
Well, here's the thing. Like, I mean, I don't know how it works in the States, but in Canada, you get the Prime like Amazon service, so you get like the free, like quick shipping and all that stuff. It's cheap. It's like $100 for like the year. And then you get the Prime stuff. It's like the cheapest, like you get the most of it, like from it.
That's true. No, that's true. If you're like, I guess, I was only considering just the streaming service itself.
Sure.
But yeah, if
but
you
they get here in Canada anyway. Like we've gotten a lot of movies, like a lot of the big, like Masters of the Universe. I think Chief Detective.
True.
Like,
yeah.
A lot of the movies were coming straight there, where the other networks are just really dragging. Like Netflix, I barely watch anything on Netflix.
Yeah.
Like Disney is like. I barely watch anything that comes out. Like there's so few and far between stuff. Like if my son didn't like absolutely love The Simpsons and watches it like religiously, then that and Futurama, like, he just watches those on loop. Like it's, I don't know. I would say like Apple and Amazon are the two networks that are most bang for your buck.
I mean, Prime has Invincible, so I mean, I've definitely got to give it like it had The Boys. So I was like, all right.
Yeah, that's another series I have to finish. I haven't finished it yet.
Yeah, it got too much.
I liked it. It was one where like people, but again, like to me, again, it's still funny because that's like the prime example I'll use, and like one of the few examples you can use, in my opinion, where the source material is worse than the translate. Like the show is so much better than the source material. Like I've read the entirety of the comics and I'm like, I'll never read this again. But I'll go back and rewatch The Boys. Like the show at least is more fun. So
yeah.
I like Jack Quaid. I like that character. I like.
Yeah,
the
he's a
actor,
great actor.
Anything he's in, like I'm kind of like he's in the new Laufey God of War game. I'm just like, man, I can't wait. Like,
did you watch that movie he was in with the girlfriend's like a robot?
The robot, yes. Companion.
Companion.
It was a good.
Oh,
It was
I
a good
haven't.
movie.
I haven't
You
watched
watch that, Tyler. It's awesome.
Yeah,
It's a
no,
good
I
one.
won't spoil any of it, but yeah, it's yeah.
Yeah,
it
I
was
won't
good.
spoil anything. Just watch it. 100%. That's your homework.
I like that actress.
That's my movie. Yeah.
I
Oh
like
yeah, I
that
guess.
actress that's in Companion.
Yeah,
she's in Yellow
it's great.
Jackets.
It's great. Like, I mean, to be honest, the whole cast was great. Just
Oh, I remember this trailer. Yeah,
it's good. It's me and my wife watched it, and she didn't think she was going to like it, and she liked it.
and she like because I think that was one of the reasons I was like, I don't know, like this looks really intense. I don't know if I'm going to be into this.
It was funny too. It had some funny moments in it too.
Yeah. It's got a little bit of dark humor in there. Yeah.
Well, last thing I'll think about Ted Lasso before we move on to the next thing is I didn't realize it had one of my like favorite British actress, Faye Marcy, I think's the way you say her name, but she was in Game of Thrones.
Okay,
she was just with Arya in the the mask, the man with no face. My mind, it's been such a long time.
Yeah.
She was the other girl that was working with her.
The one that like always beat her with the stick.
Yes, and she was also in Doctor Who, the Christmas episode with Peter Capaldi, where she did the opening scene where she was like, they had the little alien sleeper things that was coming down on people's faces.
What's her?
Faye Marcy. I might be butchering her last name, but those are like, she stands out like in the few things I've seen her in. So when I found out she was going to be in Ted Lasso season 4, I was excited for that too.
Okay, because I was like, I didn't remember seeing her, but she was in the season. Gotcha. Because it's funny because Alexis always brings is it Hannah Waddingham there who's the shame lady from Game of Thrones?
Yes,
so who shames Cersei through the streets, and Alexis is always like, yeah, it's got that shame lady I like. And I'm always like, shame lady. I'm like, oh yeah, who says shame? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, she's great. Yeah.
So good.
Good episode. Good start.
Oh.
Ghost in the Shell, the new. So I guess speaking of Prime, not that we're getting paid by them at all. So I'm sorry, because I'm kind of all over the place. So going into this, I was interested because Science Saru is who animated it, who did Brian Lee O'Malley's newest Scott Pilgrim show, which the animation on that was super fun and super cool. So I was like, already I was on board. I like Ghost in the Shell. I like the movie. I've seen it a few times. I was not aware because I've not read the manga, that the manga is actually quite different from the movie that most everyone knows. The movie is far more serious, where the manga is way more silly and humorous while still having like seriousness to it. So this show more so follows that. It is very, very frenetic. Like you immediately hit the ground running and you watch one episode and you're like, I don't understand what just happened. Like I need to like rewatch this because there was just so much going on. But it's really fun. I'm really liking it. It's honestly made me more interested in reading the manga than I've previously been. So I'm like, oh, really? I'm like, it's that much of a, because I'm like, for a movie to have that much of an impact where you hear Ghost in the Shell and that's where most everyone's mind goes. Because there was a lot of reviews that were like, this is nothing like Ghost in the Shell. Like, what is this? And people are like, well, clearly you haven't read the manga because it is
right.
Just everybody's so used to the movie itself. But
Is
it's
that
really
Scarlett Johansson? Is that the movie that she was in?
Well, that's the live action. That's the poor live action adaptation.
Yeah, that's I never saw it, but I was wondering.
There's the because I don't remember when it released. The animated, like the '90s animated.
Okay.
Sorry, my eyes are in the back of my head.
Oh no.
So I'm just curious. Yeah, I was curious. The actual 1995 was in the main animated movie that people are familiar with, which is, I mean, what the live action adapted. But yeah, like I said, I wasn't familiar with the manga, so I like this. It's very colorful. The animation's super fun. Like there's some super silly scenes in this, and again, it's like followed with like really serious stuff. So I think like the first 4 or 5 are out. It's dropping weekly, so I'm glad I got into it because I'm like, I want to like go back, like I said, and like rewatch because like I said, it's just so fast.
I definitely want to at least check it out. Like I think like I tend to fall off of like animated shows. I just do. But I usually get excited at least by the premise of an animated show and if it looks cool. So I'll definitely check out the first episode anyway.
Yeah, and it's
Cool.
I'm curious too because like I'm curious how long it'll go for, like because I don't know if like they're gonna follow the like if it's gonna like be one season or two, like if there's like a definitive, or if they can maybe go long. I don't know how long the manga was. So I don't know how much content they have that they can do, but yeah, no, definitely, and it's quick. Like I said, I mean, they're like 20-minute episodes or like even shorter like than that. Like they're very quick like ones to watch. So yeah, that was a super fun one. So
nice.
Well, we're our last round of favorite things. So our last
3 for 3.
3 for 3. And then we get to see some art. Yay.
Yay. Don't sound too excited.
Sorry. Hold on. I had to put my spoiler up for this. This was done. This was done by Paint. Derek said having a lazy summer was part of his favorite things.
Nice. It is.
I love my favorite because I've
awesome.
had this issue too where I think for one of the images I used, I literally recreated the top of your baseball hat like in Photoshop because like the profile picture you like didn't have it. Like I was like, all right, I'll fill it with gray. Like I was like painting it to match. Like plus you used one of my favorite spreads, not spread, but like that page. I love that page. I think it's
this is AI. This is clearly AI.
I knew there's that's why I had the banner going because I knew someone would blame us for that.
It's DI. It's actually DI. Dustin. Yeah, it's Dustin Intelligence.
and there's a fine art of doing this because I want to make it look good, but I also want to leave it kind of bad. So I thought I did it.
You want to ride that line, yeah.
Well, I did one version of it was Derek was animated and he was singing a song and there's all that, and I thought this looks way too good for anything I could do, so I just scrapped it all and did.
Listen, I wanted to see like a hand drawn version, like a hand, like what that would look
speaking
like,
of which, no, I don't have that. So that would be. But Derek, so have you been able to accomplish this? Because saying that you want to have a lazy summer and actually having a lazy summer, knowing that you launched a Kickstarter, did all these other stuff, secret projects, you have not had a lazy summer at all. So
no, but it feels lazy because there's definitely days where I'm like I'm not getting a full work day in. There's a lot of those. So I'm enjoying myself. The calm before the storm.
That's right. And what
we were talking about, does it like it's the same for you? Like we're fall, like it starts to pick up, or like things get rather than like calming down, things just pick up.
Yeah. Well, and they also like, I mean, when the kids are back in school and Val's back to work, and the house gets quiet, and then it's it starts getting colder, and then it's like, lock it in, and it gets a little more serious.
Scary, yeah.
Very cool. Well, sorry, Derek. All right. For Brand New Day, I won't spoil anything about Brand New Day except the ending. And it was no, I won't. I won't spoil
except
anything.
The spoiler at the end. The whatever.
After Professor. Professor X shows up in the after credits.
Spider-Man shows up.
So, no,
Spider-Man shows up, and then you're like, wow.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
But I will say that way back when I first started collecting Sideshow, this was the statue that had came out a little bit before I started collecting. And just to show you, this was a huge statue. It had a light up. The light actually lit up.
Oh, nice.
It was. Cool. You know how much Sideshow would charge for this now? Would be somewhere probably around $1,300 to $1,500.
Oh, back
then,
How big was it?
It was
about
yay big.
Yeah,
$299 is what Sideshow sold this for back then.
That's crazy.
Yeah, edition size of like 500. But I've always loved this, and I always thought, man, I would love to see this play out like in a live action. And we've gotten close to Hulk fighting, but to me, this movie showed the best version. I love Spider-Man in this movie. Best story. I won't spoil it, but this version of the Hulk fighting Spider-Man was the best version of the Hulk that I think any movie's ever gotten right.
It was one of, because again, like you said, like I don't want to give anything away, and it's one of those tough things where it's like, again, Hulk unfortunately has been. It's one of those things where like they revealed him in the trailer because it's like they know he's gonna get spoiled. Unfortunately, like I wish it'd be a cool thing where like if you go in, you don't know. But I will say visually, I think this is the best the Hulk has ever looked in a movie. Absolutely. Like the way they visually nailed the look of him. Because again, we've gotten so many different versions from Edward Norton's, and before that, I always forget his
Eric Bana.
Eric Bana, that's it. Eric Bana's, which there's parts of both that I like, but And then, even same with Mark Ruffalo and like previous versions of him. Like, again, there hasn't been one that like I would say is like perfect. And I think that goes with anything translated from the comics.
Yes,
but
Jerry.
this one, like I was like, oh, like it was like, yeah,
It
like
was
more like,
cool.
man, this is so cool.
Yeah. And
I 100% agree.
Spider-Man even says at one point, "Or have you always been this big?" Because he's such a huge.
Right.
And
Yeah.
but me and my son had went. We had a half a day. I took a half a day vacation. He was off from doing his normal routine on Thursday, so we went to see it in 4D.
Oh,
Which
nice.
this
Oh.
one there was Spider-Man
It all
swinging.
fitting you.
Are you getting
Oh
like
my
throwing up? Are you
gosh.
getting seasick?
The next day I've had a couple of car wrecks in my life and
Oh,
been
wow.
sore the
Oh
next day.
no.
The next day it felt like it wasn't to that degree, but there was
Yeah.
parts sore in
But
me
it's
that I thought,
still
why was that
I
sore for?
There's
Why
just
is
something
that
about that
showing?
4D that I'm like, I don't think I want to experience a movie like that.
that's me. I'm like
It was
at
cool. It
theme
was
park,
cool.
it makes sense, but I'm like, man, I just want to watch
I
the
want to
movie,
eat my
like
popcorn
watching
and be like
people
flying
like
everywhere.
My drink, it shot out of the straw at one point.
oh
No
my
joke.
Yeah.
And it was about this far from the top. I drank about this
You're
much because
giving
I couldn't
people
drink.
drinks and popcorn and then shaking them.
It was
yeah,
so
so
wild.
it's like they're like, here's some Mentos in a
I don't
bottle
want to
of
hold
soda.
on for my life, like while I'm watching a
Yeah,
movie.
Well,
like what did
I
they just say? I don't know. I missed it.
I was giggling the whole time like a kid. We went and saw Superman in 4D, and you know how
Oh,
his fight scenes were so smooth. Well,
Mm.
this movie had a lot of flight scenes that were not smooth, and a lot of battles that were not smooth, and you felt every single one of them. But
Well,
I loved
and
it.
it's
I
funny
loved
too,
it.
because like you got to remember too that there's somebody who watches the movie over and over and sets like the motion to the seats and everything, like to get it right. So like they have to experience that, like to make sure
Yes,
that
you're
everything is
right.
right. I mean, I'm assuming like it's like a theme park ride. Like maybe there's something they can like plug into where it kind of, it's just like, hey, play shake or rattle here or whatever.
Yeah.
But my favorite was watching a guy. There was a clip of a guy watch the Odyssey in 4D, and like a violent scene had just ended, and there's just like this older guy you can just hear go like, "This is ridiculous! Like, I'm too old for this." And like the theater starts laughing, and
Yeah.
he's like talking. He's like, "No." He's like, "This is, honey, this is like ridiculous. Like, I did not
Yeah.
pay to like. I'm too
like,
old to
some
be
guy
thrown
broke a
around like
rib, like,
this."
you know.
Yeah, and I'm like, that's
Well,
exactly how I'd feel. I'd be like,
well,
"What is happening?"
Well,
well, they
what,
showed
what
a
was?
preview. Oh, sorry, Derek.
Oh, I was going to say that there was a comment about somebody saw it by accident with his family. I'm like, I didn't see
Yeah,
the whole
that was
comment.
Ryan. Yeah,
Oh
so
no!
they were not happy with him because you would not be if you're
Oh,
not
so
expecting
they
it.
No,
didn't.
like
Did
if you don't
you?
like rides or
Yeah.
you don't like roller coasters or any of that stuff, and you're like, hey, this is how you're experiencing this.
I almost did. Yeah, I felt like I was getting it. But during the previews, there was a movie that had none of this, and they were testing the seats out, and
Oh,
it was just
Mm.
like being thrown about every which way in the seat. And my son loved it, but at one point in time, he's like wouldn't have any popcorn. He wouldn't eat. He's like just hold on to it because we had the water turned on, so we
Yeah,
were
that's
getting
the thing. It
wet.
like sprays you with water and like,
Yes, water. There's air blowing on the back of your head,
geez.
on the legs.
Yeah, this
It
is the thing
starts
too. I don't want to
snow.
get wet. I don't want to.
yeah.
Well, it starts snowing at one point when he's fighting the scorpion, like
It's
in the
snowing in the
snow.
theater.
It's snowing in the
With like bubble.
theater.
Did they use
Yeah,
bubbles or?
I don't know what I'm sure it's something that dissolves,
Okay.
but it's like
I didn't
maybe
even
it's
think about
yeah.
snow. Yeah, interesting.
Whenever there was a car wreck or something and like smoke came up, they had like smoke coming up in the
That
theater.
is
It's
insane.
very
Like
immersive.
that's
So
I mean, I guess it's like, I don't know. Maybe if it was like the second or third time you're seeing the movie, maybe.
yeah.
But the
I'd
first
maybe try
time,
it once to like experience it, and
yeah,
I'd be like, I'm
no.
I
well,
Like,
loved it. I
enough
I
for
loved it.
me.
watched, like, there was back in when I was in my, I guess, late teens, we had a show called Reboot. It was like a 3D.
Oh, I know. I
Oh, you know
love
Reboot.
Reboot.
Okay, so
Oh, heck
there was
yes.
Seth
a
knows what's up.
reboot ride, like a movie that was like you
Oh,
play,
really?
you go
I
to the
don't know if I knew
Sega
about that.
Palladium, it was called, and we in Mississauga, and it was like 12 to 15 minutes, but it was like you hold on to the seat, and they got handle to the side, and it's a ride. Like you're going through the reboot, the whole thing. It was
Wow.
amazing. Like that was incredible.
That's super.
But that's
cool. I
like,
didn't
you
know
know what
they
you're
had
getting
a
into, and
ride.
you're
That's
not holding
super
popcorn and a
cool.
drink, and you're holding on to your seat and away you go. It's like
Yes,
being on a roller coaster. But yeah, I couldn't imagine watching a whole movie like that.
Because it's like I
it
think
was
it's like
wild.
that's the thing is like watching the whole because like you said when it's like a 12 to 15-minute show because like one of the ones I loved was like Disney had their Body Wars ride where like you shrunk down the vehicle and it was the same thing on it, not as
Right.
near as crazy as stuff now.
But still,
watching it
it
for like
makes you
2
feel like you're going for a
hours.
roller coaster
Yeah.
ride, right? Like,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yes,
it was
yeah.
like like you had the ups and downs and like the motion, but yeah, for 2 hours straight, it'd be that. Yeah, it'd be.
I would,
it'd be
you know, it'd
intense,
almost be
so.
funny. Like, there's got to be bloopers of just people falling out of their seats at those, like,
I-
you know what I mean? Like, Dustin,
yeah.
you're looking around to see people like falling out.
Oh no! You're too busy hanging on for dear life and hoping
Because they
people
don't
aren't
strap
filming
you in,
you.
right? You don't have a seatbelt. Like there's
No.
nothing. Yeah,
Yeah, but
that's
Ryan's
crazy.
right. Ryan's the one that said he took his family to see Ant-Man 3, and yeah, the seats do like lean forward. And we've seen the latest Jurassic Park or Jurassic
Oh
World,
my
whatever.
goodness.
The Scarlett Johansson. We saw Superman last year. We saw Fantastic Four, and then we've seen this one this year. And this one was the most aggressive seats that I've seen so far.
I
Seth
gotta
is,
I gotta look up if there's footage. So
So
yeah,
just for there was somebody who posted something about reboot on there, and just for any reboot fans out there was a small glimmer in my sort of last, I don't know, maybe it was like 6 years ago, where the studio had reached out because they were interested in Rune World as like maybe an animated project, and that studio in Vancouver had reached out as like, hey, we're looking at your book and we kind of thought maybe it would make for a cool thing, and I don't think it really went anywhere after that. But it was just, I was like, wow, these are the people that made Reboot.
I
that's
didn't realize
awesome.
that's insane. I didn't realize it was that same.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
So that was kind
Yeah,
of cool.
because I don't remember if we talked. Because have you watched the documentary they did, like the making, like the reboot series?
Don't think I ever did watch that.
4-part, like I think it's on YouTube or it's on like a website, but it was really cool. It was a really cool deep dive into like the series, and yeah,
Holy cow.
yeah, such a like fun show as a kid.
Yeah, I didn't know what Reboot was. So I just went and looked at the images, and then I remember.
It's, I mean, super dated now, but when you're a teenager, and
it was like, it's like the 3D, the stuff they were doing was just not. And like again, like listening to hear like they had to like do it, and like it's I'm like, I can't imagine the stress and the deadlines and everything they were under. So now I looked up the ride. I'll definitely have to look at the ride later to check it out. So
they had a Mulder and Scully episode. So all right, so the last favorite thing. I think this is our last favorite thing.
Cool.
Last favorite thing, Mad Dog Morgan, the Kickstarter.
Did you get your copy already?
I did, yes. So I was going to show.
So this is kind of like any new items.
I know, yeah, it's kind of. So I made an Instagram post, but this is I backed. I can't remember what it was called. It was like the one where you get everything. So it came with stickers. It came with the ash can from New York Comic Con.
Nice.
It came with a remarked and signed. It's almost like just like a print almost from Maxi.
Good buddy Maxi Dollar.
Good buddy Maxi, yeah, and some signed prints as well. And then I just picked up this extra comic they had as part of the
that's right.
Kickstarter, because I was like, I'll check out what the other things they had. But yeah, I got the leather slip cover edition. The foil is so pretty. I love the foil that they got on the on the slip case itself, and then it's a nice like faux leather look, like the texture, and again that same foil treatment for and I love that house. That house design is so cool.
That's sweet.
But yeah, I was really looking forward to this. I made the post and I tagged you, Derek, because again, I didn't even know about this until I saw that you backed, and I was like, oh, what is this? And again, that's where I found Maxi's work for the first time, and
it's incredible art. Like it's just like for an indie book, like you're just like, wow. Like,
I was like, oh, I'm backing this 100%. Like I don't know what this is or this artist. Like I started following Maxi. I was like super looking forward to the book. So I think this is actually the page, or this one here was the page that I posted in an image. But yeah, I mean it's gorgeous. It was such a fun book to read. Without like spoiling anything. Like I hope we get more. Like if it's something they want to continue to explore. Like it definitely was just such a fun read. And
I think their Kickstarter was pretty successful.
It seemed like it. Yeah, so it was funny because I was telling Dustin because I made the post and I tagged Derek because I wanted it to be one where it's like I wanted to tag them all. I wanted them, to get word out of this book and everything. And the CEO of the Lab Press commented. He was like, "Nice swag," and I was like, and I like looked at his press. I was like, "Oh, you're the CEO." I was like, "Okay, yeah."
That's pretty cool.
But yeah, it was I was super excited to get this book in. So yeah, definitely one that like I want to read again. And then I've got it's available now. You can get it anywhere you can get books. I've linked to Bookshop. Again, I just try not to do the big corporations. Bookshop.org is a really cool website that I was told about from somebody in my local comic store, where you can buy books and it goes through your local bookshops.
Oh,
so
right
that
on.
way, like, they actually get part of
Nice.
the proceeds and profits and stuff. So like, it's a really cool way to be able to order what you want, but you can benefit. You can choose which shop you
to send it,
benefits
yeah.
from your. So like, you can look at the shops around you, which is really cool. So
That's great.
the regular one is available now, and then I hadn't realized it, but I guess they're coming out with like a limited edition one, like where the cover is different. I don't know if there's anything else different, but that comes out in November. It won't be the slipcase again. That was like a Kickstarter exclusive thing, but it'll be a hardcover, with Maxi's artwork on the front if you buy it from the shop. So
Very cool.
Yeah, and then the other thing I didn't show was a shirt. They came with a really cool shirt that I've already worn, is in my laundry, because I was like, I want to wear it. I want to rock this shirt. So, and then a pin. I like put my pin up on my comic board. So yeah, I'm such a sucker. Again, I love like goodies and things you get. I haven't actually opened the Ash Can yet. I need to like flip through that because I'm curious. Obviously it's like the first few pages, but I'm just curious to see what else is in there maybe that I might have missed. So
that's super cool.
We will say, Maxie did appear on it. I've got it scrolling at the bottom, but he was on episode 74 earlier in this year. So make sure everybody go check that out. You can see some of the art that he showed for this book.
Yeah, I should have had a slide. Yeah, for.
Well, that's okay. I can go check it out. But and Splash Page Art is his comic art rep. So if you want to check out this art, he said this art from this book would eventually be going with Mark Hay at the Splash Page Art. So make sure you go check that out if you want to see.
Yeah, I'm definitely hoping to get like a page or something. Like, there's a few specific pieces I have in mind where I'm like, I would love to own some like promo art and stuff, because he showed off some of the stuff before, like especially the stuff around the house. Again, I'm such a sucker for environmental stuff. So again, it's like the Me You Love in the Dark, where I'm like, man, I love this house and like the design and look that they got to it. So yeah, such a wild idea. Yeah, like the premise for people that don't know, it's like, wrestler's kind of down in his luck and stumbles across a supernatural like house where like he has to find himself like fighting off ghosts and otherworldly like things and stuff. So it's full of wrestling. I'm not like a big wrestling person, but like they talk about in the back of the book where like, they wanted some authentic, wrestling moves and stuff in there that they've got a few sweet panels for and stuff. So it's such a fun, a fun series. So
yeah, can't wait to read it when I get my copy.
I was gonna say, you haven't gotten yours in yet. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Have you checked for a key in your bottom?
I should. I looked the other day. Nothing.
Okay.
Could be I should check my car.
All right.
It's gonna go right now.
We've made it 2 hours in. We get to see some art. All right.
I know. I made us. I guess. Yeah, I made us. But
give me 2 seconds here.
There we go.
Hold on. I got to get this set up.
Oh, I guess I had some other things to show off. I guess if that's all right, it's just quick things.
Yeah, you go on and show that what I set up.
So I got the Radiant Black Pop from San Diego Comic-Con. I was super excited because I didn't think I was going to be able to get my hands on it. Like, the exclusive stuff is always notoriously difficult, but I got into the thing. I accidentally bought it twice, actually, because you got into the thing. And then my friend sent it. I was like, oh, it's open. You can just go and order it. So I went and ordered it. And I was like, all right, great. I didn't need 2 of these. But but still super cool. Again, Radiant Black is such a fun.
Yeah, but the way Funko did their thing this year was you had to go, because I bought like 4 or 5 different pops.
Yeah.
But then if you didn't win their drawing, you got your money refunded to you. So
yeah, so that was the thing. It was like I got in the drawing and got actually into the drawing and got it and didn't realize it. And then when it for like open order.
I got you. I didn't realize it went open.
I tried to cancel it, but of course they didn't email me back, and I was like, well, great. So
that's cool though. That's a good one to have 2 of. So
exactly, yeah. And then just my Invincible, I got the Beachside comics to go with the Omni-Man that was their exclusive as well from Jorge Corona. So I was super glad to get that in, because again, I think such cool covers. then Derek's. I got Derek's newest trade
Oh,
for
look
Brian
at that.
Fairland with the Scotty. So again, I have to get these signed by Derek himself. But
Yeah, with the no Seth cover too.
yeah, with the no set that's not yours. Yeah.
Yeah, so but it is.
All right, you
Very
ready
good.
for me?
Great
Or are we
pickups.
good?
Yes. Yeah. Switch me here.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
Okay,
There we
so
go.
I'm not sure if people have showed people this or not, but this was a
Blow my screen up.
Gert commission where somebody wanted a Canadian theme in there, so that was the best I could do for adding a little Canadian.
I love that.
Keith, was
Adding a
this
little
you, Keith?
Canadian.
Yeah, Keith's our residential Canadian viewer here, so I'm wondering if he.
Yeah, he's the one that, yeah.
I forget. Like I have a list somewhere of like who ordered what, but at this time I don't know who was getting what.
Oh yeah, because I'm curious. Yeah, because my brother has his. So I'll be curious. Yeah, to see his.
Okay, so this one I'm not familiar with the character's name, but it's from Dead or Alive.
Oh,
Derek.
so you're sending this to us, right? Or
No, so these are all commissions from the Kickstarter. So I
don't know this character either, but
No,
I'd
you
be
nailed it.
happy with this. Yeah, with this piece.
Had you ever drawn this character before?
No.
You said you didn't. So you didn't.
I didn't know who the character was.
Okay,
It's
so
like,
obviously you hadn't seen it. Okay, never.
Oh man, that's all. I love the
That's
like
great.
the brush
That's
strokes
great.
around, like the silhouette with like the negative space is super cool. Very
Have
like
you ever-
Street Fighter-esque.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. Have you ever
Like
drawn in the Street
Chun-Li,
Fighter? Yeah. That's-
well, I did some Chibi Street
That was
Fighter
it, yeah,
characters.
Chibi ones, yeah.
I did a couple of those. Those surprisingly like had never sold. Like when I was like out of all the Chibi stuff, I'm like, oh, people will buy this. They didn't care. Yeah, I did like a Ken and I did a Chun-Li and Sagat.
Yeah, yeah. Brenton would have bought, yeah, but the surprising, not many people were interested.
Yeah, so
they showed the Street Fighter in 4D, the trailer, and my son wants to see it in 4D.
So this one is from the comic. What's it called? It's Preacher.
Yes, yeah.
So there's like the cowboy character that hunts down like relentlessly.
I still need to read the I've watched the show. I never finished it, but I like the show a lot. I need to read the comic.
It's just like anytime, like it's very rare you get to draw like cowboys as like a sort of thing. So it was just like sort of cool and it was funny. Like Michael Walsh reached out when he saw I was posting this because he's like, "Oh, I'm working on what's he doing? The one for DC just got announced.
Is it Jonah Hex?
Oh, Jonah Hex, yeah.
Jonah Hex,
like,
okay,
I'm drawing little cowboys right now.
That's awesome. Hey, Mike. Hey, Becker. What's going on?
Now that's awesome. That's such a cool. Again, I love the zip tones, but I love the smoke trails.
Zip tones.
Again, cowboys. I call them zippies now.
Yeah, zippies.
Get some zippies on there.
I thought of East of West as soon as I saw this, and I thought you would have killed some of those characters as well.
East to West would be cool in your style, yeah.
So that was a fun one. I enjoyed that one. So this one's like it's been a long time since I've drawn Spawn.
Ooh,
yeah.
Look at that cape. Look at the cape. So good.
It's one of those things where like the cape's really the character.
Yeah.
Spawn's just kind of in there.
Yeah. Oh man, that's.
I mean, you're use of like shadow again. Like I just like that like the lower half is just completely in shadow.
You know what's happening right now? My cameo. Hold on, I'm gonna do something here.
No, difficulties.
Flipping.
Oh, is it? It's flip. Okay,
it's mirroring everything in a weird way.
It works both ways, though. It does.
That's how you check it to see if you flip.
Exactly, you flip it back and forth.
That's awesome. That's fine. Like, I mean, it's cool. Like, too. Like, sometimes you just when you get characters that you haven't drawn in like in a long time, and people request them, it's always fun.
I'm sure too. Like to be able to like go back and look at the first time versus like now maybe.
Tyler, do you know which character your brother got?
You have to say it live. He hasn't gone back to me.
He hasn't gone back to you?
Mm-mm. He's ignoring my messages.
Oh my!
So he doesn't
Does he know who you are?
I'm texting him. I bet he doesn't because he's notorious for like not checking his stuff. So, like I don't know how many Kickstarters he's back, but yeah, if he's not checking, then
that's not.
I'm texting him right now. He's overseas. He's in Europe right now with my dad golfing. So
that's you have better things to do than look at my messages.
Well, now, Derek, I will say, looking at your like the grids there, all the
Yeah.
words are backwards there. Did it flip it the other way?
Oh, is it look backwards to you?
it does look
Yeah.
backwards now. Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
before
the
that's
numbers are
hilarious.
going-
Okay, let me
Yeah.
go back then, because before, like to me, it was reversed.
Oh, it like looked mirrored.
So
Well,
let me
I
go
thought
the other
that's
way.
MNX, and then the creations word was
Okay.
backwards.
So this now looks real
Yeah, that
normal
looks
to you guys.
normal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This is really
XNM
messing me up.
creations. So
Okay, it's messing me up, but as long as it looks good to you, then okay. So this one's relevant, I guess, for
I saw a peek.
Doom.
That's good.
I love the way I love watching comic artists do metal like that. Like it's just so good. Like I love.
Yeah, and that's fun just with zip tone, just to kind of like scrape it
So
out.
good.
And,
I love watching you guys scrape. Do you get worried that like there's like a light touch where like you can kind of easily
it took a lot of practice to get to the point where I'm not ripping the paper or doing it. Like it takes a gentle hand, and you have to have it at a right angle. There's a whole thing with it. But yeah, once you kind of get the knack of it, then that's why like when I first started doing zip tones, I was using one of these to scrape with, which is not what you want. And I end up buying this one, I think from Deleter in Japan, and it's got a bit of a flatter edge there.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So the flatter edge is sort of, and you just hold it at an angle where it's staying flat enough that like the points on there, it takes a real touch, but once you get it,
you're not as worried now.
Yeah. I've been doing it long enough now. It's fine.
Well, the tees he showed us of the chains too, the zip tones on those, screen tones on those. That was my question. Like, how in the world do you get that so precise?
Oh, to like cut out.
Yeah. So like, okay, so like, there's like I'll show you when I get to that.
Okay.
You're jumping ahead.
Yeah, don't go ahead. Okay, so this one is this is Tyler's. So
Already oh my gosh.
That's not fair. That is so.
I gotta like blow my screen. Like it's like I got it minimized.
I gotta pull the screen to my face.
You sent me when you sent the sketch, because again, it's one of those ones where like I try not to ask for like anything too like out, but like you crushed the All Might, and I was like, I knew immediately. I was like, I wanted an all for one to go with it.
Right.
And I knew like, and it was funny because like I'd forgotten to give you. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Like, because it's such a good companion piece.
So and yours was the only other one too that I used all pen. Like this one's all like fountain pen.
Oh, that same. Oh.
Yeah. So I use the same technique because I wanted them to feel the same. So
I didn't have to, because I know you said like it takes
a long time to do it, but it's satisfying. It's a fun, like it's like therapy.
Yeah.
So
this was awesome. Like again, this is one where like you didn't know the character. Like you had to reach out, but like I gave you some reference and I knew the arm, like we talked about, was maybe going to be difficult. But when you showed me the sketch, I was like, man, that's going to be, because it's just so wild. Like it's such a wild design for that.
Yeah,
arm.
I think when you first showed it to me, I was like trying to think like, how do I approach the character or whatever. And then when I did the thumbnail and I was like, okay, I got the arm in there and it fit, and I found a sort of composition that worked. So
this is dope, man. This is such. I love the grading on the back too, like that almost looks like night.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Oh my gosh,
this took forever. This took forever just to kind of like cut that.
I was gonna say to cut out like those the streams you got going there.
Okay, now this one, this is Seth.
Oh. Don't show it. Don't show it.
Don't show it.
Junior buddy Seth. No,
you can show.
The red blood highlights, the red.
I almost sort of like throw down like I'm like, do I have a crappy drawing somewhere?
He's not on here anymore anyway. Oh,
I forgot that he got them all. I hate you so much, Seth.
No, Seth. No, Seth. Can you write no Seth on that one?
Hey, I'll pay you extra if you send me Seth. That's God. That looks so good.
That is so good.
That was a fun one.
I love the facial expression you got to him.
See if he's on here. Is he commenting?
He was commenting.
He finally commented. Okay. That's good.
Because I like the Clone Wars version. So I was like, I want to give him that sort of more like the animated look and stuff. So
no, I love that. I think that's yeah, I love like how full he like feels within the frame. Like, yeah, that's such a cool man.
Yeah.
I've got to like get a Darth Maul from you at some point. So
Well, he told us he was getting this character,
he did, yeah.
because he wanted. What was the first character he wanted, Derek?
Was it
Superman? Was it Superman?
Oh, maybe Superman. I don't think I'm not a big fan of drawing Superman.
Yeah, and you don't want to tell an artist to draw or ask an artist to draw something that they're not a big fan of drawing. So I think he made a wise.
It's not like
choice.
I
That was a
don't
good-
like Superman. I just find that I've yet to find myself drawing him in a way that excites me.
Mm.
Well, that's important though. I mean, if you're not getting excited about something, then
Well, it's
you're
like how
obviously-
Scotty doesn't like Iron Man. I'm like, man, but I love when you draw Iron Man.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, so this is Dustin's. Well,
Okay.
Dustin's sketch cover.
Mm.
Oh. Good God, I'm gonna blow up again.
Dude.
Seth's gonna be mad at me about this one.
So that's the that's the chains like you were talking about. Man,
That
that's
is so good.
it's like it looks like it's just a legit cover. It's like, yeah, that's
That's
just
what I was
like
thinking. Wow.
because you would have had because you put zits on, so you would have had to like cut out like the all in too, and
No, that's right over top.
oh, did it just over time? Okay.
Yeah.
I love that so much. Is Seth on here? I want to make sure
Yeah.
Seth sees it.
It's that one.
So I'll pull it in
Yes.
so you can see it better.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Derek. That is so good.
So this is like, when I'm doing the chains, so I'll lay down like a piece. It's sort of like this.
Yeah.
And then I scrape out in between. So then you
Okay,
get the
the empty
bit. So you're not
spaces.
cutting out every little bit in between the chains. And it makes it go a little quicker. And also gives the zip tone a little more structure to grab to the page.
Mm.
Because if you start cutting out too much, sometimes it's like it ends up like maybe flaking off or whatever. So that just helps the integrity of it. And then just did like a little gradient at the bottom there because I was like, I kind of want to add a little bit extra.
Oh,
I
that looks
love the
so
other
good,
gradient
man.
stuff. Like it helps it like stand out from the. I love how beefy he is too. I love that the one arm is just like like the sleeve is ripped
just
off.
pulling
Basically,
out,
got the
yeah.
sleeve on the other one. Like
Have you ever
armband,
drawn?
too.
Have you drawn Lobo before?
Never.
I mean, this.
oh
wow,
really? Yeah.
That's
Again,
impressive.
it's like again like with the all for one in this. Like it always
Wow.
astounds me when
And
it's
and I wanted to do a hybrid of sort of what Jorge's been doing and then like the old school Lobo.
Nailed it.
So I just was like, hey, I'll do my sort of version.
that's so cool.
That was fun.
Yeah, that'll be an awesome
Perfect.
one.
That's perfect, man.
So we just need Scotty to get me to draw Lobo for.
There we go. Yeah, get you to
Yeah,
do a
send it-
cover exactly.
Yeah.
We'll
yeah,
screenshot
that is-
this and send it.
Oh no, don't think I'm not going to. As soon as this is over with.
So that's
Sorry
it.
to
That's
wake
it
you
for
up, Scotty.
my showcase. Go back to
Very
my
cool.
head here.
That's man, what a great showcase.
Oh, I am
Dre's wondering when the
aggravated.
next Kickstarter is.
Or open commissions.
Yeah, probably be spring. Most likely. I'm running like I'm almost out of my Rune Worlds, and I have to like from my Boom edition, so I have to do my own sort of because I don't think I'm going to sign with a publisher for it. So I'm pretty sure I'm just going to be self-publishing that. So I need to. I was like, maybe I kickstart that version just because it's so expensive to print them up front.
Yeah.
I don't really have like $8,000 to like just
Oh,
throw at
gosh.
it. So I'll probably be
Fair
going to Kickstarter for that. So most likely that. I wanted it to be Rats of Ironwood, but as I mentioned before, there's some things that are happening, and it's kind of made me put Rats on hold. So we'll see.
The rats are trapped, so to speak.
They are trapped at the moment, but they will see their story told. But it's
That's exciting
priority
stuff. Yeah. Fingers crossed. Yeah. I mean, it's the Rune World getting a Kickstarter for that would be super cool. 100%. But again, I'll back any and all of them. But yeah, get your commission spot, Dre, for sure. I'm gonna steal my brother's if he doesn't get you his character.
there you go.
No, I mean, he said he spent a lot of time on yours, so maybe that was you just say,
That was worth two.
Yeah, that was worth two. So thank you, brother.
So it's the one thing about those screen tones that like they're definitely not quick. Like it's
Yeah.
I just
Oh, I
enjoy
can
doing
know
it, but it's not. It is a painstaking process. Like it probably takes me more time to do the screen tone than it does the drawing.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I could see
I would
that.
believe you. Like it's like those poster restoring people. Like that's what I imagine it's like, that like painstaking because like they'll mask out things and like
Yeah.
slowly have to cut and like you know,
Yeah,
begin to live it
especially
and-
like certain ones like when I was doing what was it this this one was like, because there's so much like the little things and trying to get the tone, because there's like some different tones in her like skin or like the thing she's wearing, so she wears like white, so her skin has like a slightly, in order for the white to pop, I needed to do a skin tone, so that took forever.
Especially like the ribbons
hair
and stuff. Yeah, like having to cut around all that stuff.
yeah. So definitely put the time in. But yeah,
it's seriously is like much appreciated. Like I know it's like a thing where like, you know, it's Kickstarter and there's only a few of them, so like
I'm sure you too. You want to do a good job.
Yeah.
You know, you're not. I'm not doing a ton of them. I'm not just like throwing them out the door. So it's like, you know, if it takes me all day, then it took me all day. You know, like I'm just, as long as I'm happy with it. I want it to be something I'm happy with. Like at the end of the day, like that's my goal. Like it's like, is this something I would want on my wall? You know, so
yeah,
that's how I kind of approach it.
I think you've accomplished that and then some with all the ones you've showed us so far.
I was say, hopefully you do, because
impressive.
I 100%. Yeah, I cannot wait to.
I've yet to have someone say like, "This sucks."
Seth, wait for Seth to come up.
He hasn't chimed in yet. Knows how he's been so quiet.
That's right.
He's like, yeah.
No, I'm sorry I've been shuffling, guys, but you know the test page you sent? It must be across the room in another binder. Because I forgot to pull it before the show.
Oh, that's funny. Okay,
I want it. Yeah, showing that would be hilarious. Yeah.
So, yeah, I'll look over here one more time, but yeah, we'll have it next time you come
in the
on.
trash. It's okay, Dustin.
Yeah, you're crazy. I would never do that. So. It's in one of my binders because I hurried up and put it in a binder so it wouldn't get messed up, and I forget which binder I put it in, but it is so good. But I've just got a few things to show real quick. I know it's getting late. We're already 2 hours in, so we just had Jeffrey Brown on last week, and this was the cartoon art museum.
That's awesome.
All donations went straight to the cartoon art museum for this, and I think he said he did 5 of these. So I asked for Ted Lasso, so he was got it in the mail super quick. And he also has those process packs that we talked about last week for the X-Men superheroes. So I've got one of those ordered. It's supposed to be here Saturday, so we can show that later.
I'm super excited to look forward. Such a cool idea. So
what is a process pack?
It's got like unused pages where maybe he just penciled them or inked them. It's got like parts of the draft where he may have marked them up and wrote them up. It's just kind of how the book's made.
Oh,
and he bundles them up, and then because he says he doesn't, he sells his art, but this also sells a little bit of
other stuff that's sitting around, collector stuff. But
so because he's super meticulous about, like, I didn't realize like how involved like because he'll have like a book for the rough draft, a book for the final. It's like he's got tons of like process pages and stuff. And I was like, man, that's such a cool idea to be able to. Yeah, there you go. The back, back drawing. Yeah.
He like writes when he finishes it, draws a picture of himself, and he says that it gets sloppier as he does more of those. But and even the giveaway card, I think that Jerry won last week, I got to mail out. It was one that from his X-Men series of Rogue, and even on the back of it, he's got the date, and got the name of the character. So. Very, very meticulous, as Tyler said. I just got these 2. I'm just going to show 2.
Don't show me these.
I had to show this because Derek was on here.
Oh, wow.
This is from 2013. It's one of Scotty's con commissions.
Yeah,
you can tell it's on the colored paper. But the name of this character is Molly. This was the precursor to Gert, a little girl with blonde hair. That was one of the characters that was, and Scotty told a little bit about on his daily sketches that he's doing this week about how Gert was almost a guy that had a sidekick as a pillow that was named Philo. Well, this was a character named Molly. So someone, I don't know if they asked for Scotty to draw something random, and he said I was drawing Molly, but they sold this. They put the note in eBay that this is the character Molly. But if you look really close, you can see. it's Gert. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
The
yeah,
face,
the impetus of
100%,
Gert,
yeah.
right? That's
and
super
then
cool.
and then this
Yeah, this
is
one's super cool.
Wow.
from his 2010 sketchbook stuff, book one. This is the cover for that. So Cameron Lentz had sent me a link, but you don't see very many of the sketch covers
No, yeah.
pop up. There's only a handful of them out there. So, all right,
Super
So
cool
that's my-
pieces.
all right, that's all I got.
Well done. Well done.
Oh, wrong one.
Oh, that's close. Pretty close. Derek, you got anything you want to show off?
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
I forgot all about that.
Well, it's funny is I forgot to do it the last time we had Derek on, so I was like, man, I forgot to.
You
so
know what?
funny.
Yeah, I'll grab a couple things.
Grab.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
see
let
if I
me
can find
get
the test.
I wish that. I know. See, that time it made you big. I want to know how it choose. Oh, it's who's ever at the top. Oh,
it rotates it.
That's what it must be. Yeah.
Okay, here's some cool things I picked up not too long ago. Okay. So first thing is Matt Smith had done these like Barbarian Lord tales.
Oh, nice. I hadn't seen.
I got blow it up.
So black and white like Barbarian Lord, but it's
Oh,
just
that's
like,
cool.
so good. He's so good.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
super.
I'm not
clean.
familiar with that. That is really cool.
I know. I was gonna. Yeah, immediately. I was like,
So
"Ooh,
he had reprinted
that art.
these or something, or he had
Yeah.
more. Or I was like, I have to grab one of those.
Yeah.
I'm such a
I
fan.
don't blame you.
So I also, when I was in TCAF, one of the few books I was able to pick up, and I had to get a fan because I can't get away from my table. So I had the fan run over and like buy it for me. And so Jesse Logren's like,
Yeah.
so cool. Like it's like the coolest. Like he just does the coolest designs for pages and colors, and it's all like that Rizzo sort of look. And yeah, like
I didn't know about this. I only
That is
recently
really-
became aware of their work at this latest Heroes. I didn't see that one, so that's really cool. Yeah,
yeah, like just like his page layouts, like the amount of action he packs in.
Yeah,
is
Holy
like
cow.
it's so
I
impressive.
love too, like you know, just like the fact that they're branching off and different. Yeah, that's a lot.
No, the only thing was this book was like this is a small. It's like $30.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
But like I mean, it's just the publisher. Like you know, they're like a indie sort of publisher, and you know, I think it was like almost like $30 Canadian. Okay, so this other one I picked up was just on a whim that I happened to see this artist on Instagram, and they're a European artist, and I saw this book and it's gorgeous and it's in French and I can't read it.
Oh, you got it. Okay, cool. Ah,
Nice.
So it's just it looks like, you know, just like an amazing, like almost like a Miyazaki like, movie. Like the artwork inside, like the colors, it's got these like really amazing like flats, and like the palettes are so cool. Let's see, like, but then like just the acting and the layout, it's like it's like an animated film. Like just
I guess you'd brought this one up, and yeah, it was one that like I'm tempted.
good.
Like I don't know if they'll ever, you know, release an English version, but I would.
Yeah, I don't know. Like it's, but like this is the book, and like so if you like, I think this one I got it used on Amazon, and I think it cost me like I don't know $35 or something, but
yeah.
Worth it. I mean, it's a big hardcover.
I mean, like, you've not even been able to read it. Just like you said, looking at the art is gorgeous.
Oh yeah, like it's just for you know inspiration. Like have that. Like I'll have that with me. Like when I'm doing my next comic, just to kind of like you know you'll flip through and you're like, oh yeah, I suck, and then you'll go back to drawing. It's like,
and I'm closing this, and we're good now.
Yeah, but it's funny though. Like that's the thing. I'll have stuff I really admire. It's like way better than my work next to me, and I'll glance at it and I'll feel bad about myself, and then I'll start drawing. It's a weird like process.
Motivator.
It motivates me. I'm like, I gotta do better. My panels are weak.
Yeah.
You know,
the way I because I saw it put in such a great way was I think it was like on Instagram, but it's like it's the art that makes you want to like to be better, like the art that inspires you to like be like, man, that's so cool. That inspires me to want to like go and do something. Which is, I mean, it's a good good way to look at it. Because I mean, I save like my art station, like I have so many collections of like just pieces and stuff that like I'll go through and I'm like, man, it's just gorgeous artwork. And I'm like, I want to make this. It just makes me want to make it something.
Yeah, like I always get like super like sort of like I guess humbled when somebody will tell me that like my work is what they have next to them while they're doing their thing. And like it's because I know that feeling, and I'm like, if I can be that for someone, like that makes me feel really good.
Yeah,
you know, if you can be that sort of muse a little bit, like for somebody, like it doesn't get better than that.
that's true. No, it's like the highest compliment, I feel like. So, did you find? Were you still looking for it, Dustin? Or
It's there's so San Diego.
Did you look down the side of your car?
It is not. It might be in the side of my underneath my car seat.
oh
So
my goodness!
if I would span around and show the room here, but it's embarrassing right now, so I can't do that. So it's here somewhere.
Okay,
and I will
Dustin,
have it
next time. We'll save it for next time.
It is a really great. I do want because I want to see like in person quote like in like on the because when you said the picture, I was like, that is the greatest thing. Like I absolutely love that so much.
Well, the funny. I guess the impetus we can explain what it was, right? Like sort of
true, yeah.
So like having a nightmare sending Dustin original work from Canada because of just the tariff thing and the just annoying, like you follow the rules and then they change the rules and it's just like you know, poor Val, she's just like pulling her hair out. So we were like, okay, like they had changed some rules as of like in July. We're like, okay, we're gonna just do a test. I'm like, I'll send him a stick figure drawn on a piece of paper, and we're just gonna send this. And then I was like, I can't draw him a stick figure. I'm like, so I'll do a little small. So I do him a little small dun cross, maybe like 2 inches tall, and put some zip tones on there for you. Some zippies. And so it's just a small little thumbnail of dun cross and in this giant like 11 by 17.
But I think I referred to it as absolute zip tone or absolute screen tone is what I said. Yeah, it was so good. It was so good. And I hate that I can't find it right now.
You just need like the magnifying glass, like the Scotty cover with Ant-Man, where it's like just just need the magnifying glass on it.
Yeah, oh, man, it's killing me, Derek.
You're gonna find it like immediately after the show ends.
I know,
I know immediately like where it is.
If I don't, I will not sleep tonight. I will be.
You can post on social media, give people a reason to go to your socials.
There you go.
There you go. This is the missing piece.
Yeah,
I will find it. It's fitting that it goes missing during the show.
I know that's kind of the whole theme of us trying to.
It's below, it's like when you want it cut off, it's gone. So.
I should have been better prepared. My apologies. And the artist alley that Derek had mentioned, we bring the nun in.
I nudged too because before I had the logo covering her eyes, and I realized like, I could have like a little eye peeking through. So she's watching you from artist alley.
That is really creepy because it's really high.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
I'd like that is off-putting.
It is weird, because it's like you would think it'd be lower, but
it's actually it's perfect.
Yeah. Oh, that's too good.
Tyler, what have you created? All right, Artist Alley, whatever we're talking about now. Yeah, Terrificon is this weekend. Mel has started posting more artwork that he's getting ready to show off. So go check out his
pieces,
socials. But check out Coy and check out Brett. I checked the list a couple of weeks ago. That was all the good buddies that were on there. But there may be more by now. Ones that I missed. But go check them out.
Updated,
Baltimore Comic Con. Jeffrey Brown, Brett Bean, Joshua Lewis, David Peterson will all be there. Go and support them.
Where's the Fan Expo one? That's at the end of August.
Yeah, what the
heck? What the heck? I'm right here, Dustin.
Oh, I didn't even think about. Oh man, yeah, there we go.
Oh, this is bad. Oh yeah, Fan Expo. If you're so inclined,
if you happen to be in Canada, in Toronto area,
that Canadian politeness has turned tonight.
Yeah, the 27th to the 30th of August. I look at my calendar. I'm like, when is it? It's coming up.
Oh my goodness. Go support Derek if you want
to. There we go. Look
at that. Look at that.
Tyler had froze for a second, and I was hoping that's what he was saying. So.
I'll always share the screen. So yeah.
Just
I won't
as we
know what my
intended.
table is probably until like less than a week before the show, but so I won't know my table number. But find me. I'm in the artist. I'll be in the pro section somewhere.
And no joke, this is one I want to get up to one day.
I
And
know, yeah.
for road trip,
It's
me and
it's
Tyler and
it's
Is
Seth.
it Canada?
if you're gonna come to a show in Canada, that's the one.
Yeah, so
That
so
is the
guys,
one.
if I can get Seth and Tyler to fly up and meet me in Kentucky, we'll do a road trip from Kentucky
There
up
you
there.
go.
Oh my
And
goodness.
it'll
It's
be
not that
it-
far.
How long of a drive is
no, it's closer. It's a closer drive for me up there than it is for Orlando.
No,
So
100%. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't want to drive.
And
From
what is
down
the
here.
Kentucky thing? What is it, like 12 hours, 11 hours?
yeah, it's 12 hours to Orlando, and I think it's like 11 and a half up to Toronto.
Okay. See,
Because it's a
doable.
drive through Detroit. So yeah, I mean, but
You each drive 4 hours, and you're right here.
that's right. That's right. I'm all for. I am game. I'm 100% game. I think that'd be hilarious. We would have
I'll
such good
fly.
stories
I'll
to
fly
tell.
straight, and then I'll meet up
Yeah,
with you.
I was like, if I'm traveling, I'm just gonna fly straight to
Gonna
Toronto.
fly.
If y'all could leave your car at my house, we could have a good time.
Long gone are the days where I
this would
want to be
be
stuck in a car for more than like
That's
4
where
or
the
5
memories are
hours.
made. That's where the memories are made. Come on, come on. We couldn't talk Derek into sharing a room with us at Hero, so we're probably not going to talk to you guys and share. a
Yeah,
car
we
with
sold
you.
that one really, really well. So
Yeah. So, but Derek, that did turn out very nicely. I mean, we had a good time, the three of us. I don't know if we'll ever do it again, but it was a nice story. Derek, I did think of you whenever me and Tyler and Seth were all there, and thinking, at my age, I don't want to be sharing a room with a bunch of other men. And I thought of that at one point, and I thought maybe not next year, but it was a lot of fun this year. We enjoyed it a lot.
There's
I-
like it's like I'm sort of like, I'll tolerate one person if I get along with them well and we sort of have the same vibe.
yeah,
Yeah.
One person, one bed, I get the 2 beds and one person that you can tolerate. I'm beyond sharing beds with people at this point in my life. I like to
100%.
spread out and
yeah,
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair.
That's why I got the couch. So I'll.
Yeah.
I definitely want
totally.
my own bed.
It looked like a comfy couch, and
It honestly wasn't too bad. Yeah, it wasn't. We got some blankets. It worked out. Yeah, fairly well.
we made Seth sleep on the floor because we had to use the other bed for all of our art.
For all your
But
stuff.
it was.
Sure,
It was
Scotty
nice.
drawings are gonna sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so tucked him in every night. All right. So previews next week. Riley Rossmo will be on the
Right
show.
on.
Lobo 6 art. So make sure to read Lobo 6 prior to the show because there will be
Yes.
spoilers. It sounds like I'm getting kicked
Spoilers
out of the
will
room. doesn't it?
abound. Yeah.
And then we'll have I'll be on vacation the week after that. So the week after I get back from vacation, Anderson Carmen will be coming on the show to discuss the release of his new book, Cyber League, which had this amazing ash can released at San Diego Comic-Con by Mannix
That's hilarious.
from Major League.
Super cool. Yeah. Super cool. It's funny too, because it only hit me looking at this image again before the show, because it was Cyber League Baseball was what his webtoon was called. So this is just Cyber League. And I was like, I just kept saying baseball. I was like, oh no, baseball's dropped. So it's just Cyber League for the series itself. But I'm super excited if this is coming. Again, it's so cool to see. Yeah, Seth has this. I should have grabbed this. I'll try. I was looking online for the cards as well because they've got the cards, which are super cool. But yeah, super excited for Anderson to come on and discuss this. I myself have a commission where I'm drawn as a character from Cyber League Baseball, which is super cool now that it'll be an
That's
official
cool.
series. So
That's rad.
yeah, so I'm super pumped to get him on to talk about this and other work. So
So
and
another
that Mannix
first-time
cover is
guest.
great. So
That'll be fun.
Yeah, this will be a lot of fun because Tyler is really the one that got me hooked on with Anderson because I wasn't as familiar with him, but Tyler's been hitting his booth at Heroes the last few years.
it's like the last
art,
3
so-
or 4, and then it was all again thanks to Scotty because like Anderson has colored a good handful of Scotty's daily sketches. So when they said they were like, oh, go check out his booth, I was like, all right, and went and checked it out. And yeah, he's been a must see, a must stop on my list for ever since for Heroes. So
I didn't realize that he had colored one of Scotty's Marvel covers as well.
Oh, did he do a cover as well? I didn't know that.
Yeah, when I was trying to find a good image for him, I saw that. I forget which one it was, but it was like,
Oh, okay.
I'll have to find. We'll have it ready.
I'll
read
have
on
to
here, but-
see which one that is. I'm curious. Yeah.
So very very cool. Looking forward to that.
Yeah. Got some again. Continue to have excellent guests lined up. So
It'd be funnels us. We have no idea how this is happening, but we
I don't know
enjoy
why
it.
people want it. Derek's like,
So-
this is like my 8th time.
No, he's had double digits. I think Derek is a double digit guy.
Am I been
So-
on that much?
Have you? Yeah.
Don't- I shouldn't say that. So he's coming to his senses. Like the spell has worn off.
He's like,
Thank
"I
you,
gotta
Dr.
stop."
Strange. So, but if you'd like to be on the show, and why wouldn't you? Make sure and contact one of us on our socials. You can contact Derek at this point, and he'll get you on the show probably just as quick as we will. So,
Sure, you take my spot.
oh,
He's like, I'm done. I'm tapping
No.
out. Yeah.
absolutely not. I would quit the
Good
show
kid
before
for me.
Derek quits it. Derek, there probably will be a time where you're like, I don't want to do it anymore. I'm just tired of these guys. But we're so thankful for up until then because
Well,
we've
I
enjoyed
said I would do
having
until
you
10, and that was it. So if I've hit 10, that's it.
You've got two. You've got two more
So-
contractually obligated. Yeah.
on. Yeah, that's right.
You
He's
signed
no
me for
longer
10, that's it.
he's no longer recurring. He's starring in Good Buddy
Yeah.
Comics.
We've
so-
got to. Yeah, I've got to redo the contracts coming up.
Yeah.
So.
quickly. So we have no budget, so we're working for peanuts. But
Yeah.
I'll send you some peanuts.
That's great. I'm allergic, but go for it.
Are you really allergic to
You're
peanuts?
gonna kill
Well,
Derek.
sort of. I have a mild allergy.
Oh gosh, we
Gives me
could
really
never
bad
be.
indigestion.
How could you? Dustin.
Well, good thing we're far off friends and not up close friends. Because
Yeah,
I
yeah.
usually have peanut dust
It's
on
boy-
me.
You're
all
We're
the
gonna have
time.
to cancel that package. That's
I can
already on its
smell. I can
way.
smell peanuts. I can touch
Yes.
peanuts. I'm saying peanuts. Yeah. So it's like I just can't put them in my mouth. So
Don't lick the covers. I think you or else you'll be the sketch covers. You'll be in
Oh,
trouble.
Like a
because
little
of all the
peanuts,
nut
right?
dust.
Yes,
Yeah.
nut dust. All right. Anything else you want to promote other than go see him at Fan Expo? Anything
No,
else?
just-
Derek,
Yes,
you wanna-
August 27th through the 30th.
Yes. Fan Expo. Let's see. I'll probably be on when my Wickerson book is live on my shop. Maybe we'll do a little promotion thing when that eventually
Absolutely.
happens. Sometime in October, I believe.
Yes.
And
good.
yeah.
Well, Derek, you do realize we have the 100th episode coming up here that
Oh.
we were gonna tease a little bit.
Oh.
I'd forgot about it until Derek said October, and I was like, "Oh,
Glad
we
you
haven't talked
reminded
about-"
me. Yeah.
This is
I,
episode 97,
97,
so
Let me. Oh, there we go. Good.
Oh.
Coming up for our 100th episode, we are going to do a giveaway, and it's going to be a very special giveaway because we got a very special gift from a very special person. And we'll be teasing it. I'm gonna make some fun, images to promote it and stuff. But I wanted to show off the box at least. It's a good
Ooh, it's a
size
box.
box.
Nice.
And
It's-
I
Did
want.
you get the
I
box?
want-
yeah. What's in the box?
It's
What's
in the box. In the box. I wanted to show who it's from without giving.
Without
too
showing
much.
an address. Yeah.
I know,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, it's a PO box. We're okay. Yeah, we can.
So a package from Brett Bean.
Nice.
Yes.
So what's in this will be our 100th giveaway. So they were incredibly kind and gracious enough to send me this item with the mix-up that had happened with
So you're
something that I
saying
had
it's an
ordered.
item.
So it's an
It's
item.
an item.
It's
That's
an item
right.
inside the box.
Tangible.
It's not the box. You won't unless you want the box. I guess I could ship the box within another box. But then
I
I
kinda
guess you'd
want
have
the
my
box.
address. Well, I guess you'd have my address anyways. It's
Yeah,
fine.
you're
It's
fine.
whatever. It's Bean. It's exciting.
That's
Get
cool.
excited, people. So yeah, episode
Is it-
100. It'll be a big one. So
And we also will be having a Darth Maul by Derek Laufman to give away. on so
We're giving away
Uh,
Seth's drawings.
yeah, we don't want to miss that. So
we're giving away. Yeah, we're auctioning off my brother's drawing because he hasn't given his name in
Oh,
yet.
that's all right.
so.
yeah, name your own character. So no, but it's hard to believe. I mean, guests like you have helped us make it to this. And when I say guest, I mean good buddies. You're beyond a good buddy. Friends like you, Derek, have helped us make it to this point to get to 100.
Yeah, what was it?
So-
Super
Super
duper good buddy
duper, good buddy
extraordinaire.
extraordinaire.
So.
Derek Prestige. Yeah, I mean, thank you for doing everything that you've did for the show and for coming on here and
Yeah.
supporting us like you have, and thank you for answering our messages whenever we send you a message. That's pretty cool.
It's definitely it's a pinch me because
We've
again,
joked about that.
we have a group chat at this point, so
Yeah,
no,
which is
it's still a
it's
wild.
wild. It's like Dustin said, it's baffling. So I'm like, what do you mean I can just message you? Or like you'll just message. I'm like, oh, Derek messaged. I'm like, wait, Derek Laufman just messaged.
Yeah, the guy with no life. Playing like
you're making
hours
such
of video games
awesome art and projects.
Yeah.
So
So I'm sure Derek gets it. He's like, wow, the Good Buddy comic guys just messaged me Val. This is
they
incredible.
signed, yeah. Like I can't wait to get him to sign the comic that I drew them in.
No,
So.
absolutely not. No. It's a cool, surreal moment to be able to hang out with people like you, and not. And we've told other guests like this. We don't just pick artists by random. We pick people that we like that are good people, and you're one of the best, Derek. So thank you so much for coming on.
Truly a good buddy through and through. So
it's my pleasure, and it's always fun just to hang out, and that's why I keep coming back.
We hope so, because if the day that it's not, that'll be the day that it's like, all right, this is not a fun one, so I need to get out of here. So
who else do I get to talk about shows with? You know, it's like
and this was just a favorites, just fully focused on favorites and everything. So and another good buddy Josh has popped into the chat to say hi.
And what's really cool, go check out Scotty's Instagram page, his socials. Whenever Josh was on the show a while back, he did a commission list, and one of the people that commissioned him was one Mr. Scotty Young for a Skeletor commission, and Scotty had received it.
Oh, that was amazing.
Yeah,
that was Josh's Skeletor. So congratulations, Josh. That was awesome to see that out there, and such a great job and well executed. So, and glad to have another good buddy pop by.
I think did I follow Josh? I wonder if I end up following him from that drawing. I meant to.
Oh yeah,
that's good, because that was what was so cool that Dustin and I were talking about, was seeing all the followers, the surplus of people that started following him from that. So it's very well deserved.
I'm following Josh now.
There we go.
That, so.
Well, as soon as Scotty posted that, I went to Josh's page and took a screenshot of it, of how many followers he had, because I thought I love getting artists that deserve exposure, as much exposure as possible. And Josh and his art definitely deserve everything that exposure that he can get, because he's an incredible artist, incredible mind with the art that he comes up with. So couldn't happen to a nicer fellow. So hopefully he sees a bump from this. Very cool, awesome. Very good, great.
Yeah, no, such awesome commissions. So. Well, we've reached the end. 2.5 hours again. Half the slides. It's always. I know it's never going to be a. Especially talking about favorites.
So. I got one quick announcement. Over the next month, you're going to get a whole bunch of reels, thanks to Facebook paying me money to do it. So round 2 is coming of Facebook free money for posting reels.
One day you're going to find out Facebook isn't sending it. It's me and Tyler sending you money just so we can see more of these reels.
We just want to see, because again, that's what I love, because again, like every now and then it'll be like, oh, I haven't seen this, like, oh, that's so cool. Like, you get to watch.
No, I'm like, I'm digging into the archives, and like I think as of tomorrow I can start posting again.
Ooh, good.
That's awesome.
So we'll see.
It's really good too. It's really good stuff, Derek, that you're posting. So I enjoy it. Tyler does.
Yeah, I love the videos. Again, I wish, I love seeing the process stuff,
Thank you, Josh.
for the sketches. So, well.
Is that it? I feel like we're petering out. This is just we usually,
it's weird, because it's again, we're following the routine, but it's like a different episode. But thank you everybody for joining in. I'll close this out as our normal thing. So we'll be back next week. We've got Riley on again. We'll be discussing Lobo #6, so be sure to get it digitally and or physically. I'll be getting it digitally because I don't get my comics till the weekend, but we'll be super excited to talk with him and get to look at that artwork. But until then, 10-4 good buddies, and we'll catch you all on the next one. Oh my